together. Soon, soon, soon. Soon, soon, soon. Soon we will have our sound effects back, and it's gonna be absolutely beautiful having some sound effects again after all this time. After all these years, gonna have sound effects again. Holy shit. And not just the same ones, but new ones too. Doesn't get better than that. Now, let's get this all set up. There's tradition. Got to organize this so I can actually stream it. There we go. Beautiful. Wonderful. Stunning. I got my mic on. Got my capture card on. Beautiful. Close that because I don't want that on. And then I got that there. That there. Alright, put that one on top then. Beautiful. Look at that. That is gorgeous, that. That is fucking gorgeous. Oh, alright. Hello, Blurple. What's up? How you doing? Also, my stuff is ready to sell, so that's a bit weird. Huh. Oh, might as well. I'm here. Why not? Hey, Zooster, what's up? Alright. Of course, it started off with a sale. Why not? Wait. Did I not click sale? Did I not click the sell button? Oh, there you go. It shows how out of it I am already. Didn't even click the sell button. I was gonna leave. I was gonna leave without selling. No, I can't do that. 210, let's go. I'm not gonna say no to 210,000, am I? Oh, you beauty. Oh, you absolute beauty, Rockstar. Look at that. They're giving me the trailer? Nah. Alright, Rockstar's love me right now. It's probably because I'm saying good things about them again. They like it when I say good stuff about them. They don't like it when I say bad stuff about them. I click supplies, yeah, I must... Okay, what I usually do is I click supplies, buy supplies, and I click sell and sell. But I must have just... I forgot to click sell. Oh well, that's fine. No harm there. I can just go back and, you know, which I did. I just went back and clicked it. It would have been worse if I had flown to Los Santos, then realised, because then I would have had to flow all the way back. Thankfully, I realised on the way out. Out the way. Thank you. And you. Out the way. Today's a very great day. I'm going to hit $1.3 billion tonight. That's crazy. I'm gonna hit 1.3. What game is this? This is Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto Online, specifically Grand Theft Auto Online. So I'm gonna hit 1.3 tonight. That's crazy. Wow. It's been a while since I hit that. It's crazy. What's my all-time earnings? I don't know, because the game, if you go above 2-point-something billion, the game kind of resets it and goes to negative, so I don't know. If I look at the... I could probably add it up, because it'd be whatever the negative is, go, you know, I'd have to work it out, but it's probably about 3.2 billion or something. But yeah, that's what happens because Rockstar didn't think ahead, and for some reason... use a 32-bit integer, not a 64-bit integer for storing your money. So once it goes above 2-point-something billion, it just it flips over to negative. I don't know why Rockstar even bothered doing it like that, but they did. I guess they probably never suspected anyone would have made that much money on the game. I suppose that makes sense at the beginning of. Yeah, they could. I mean, they could have used multiple things, but no, they used the 32-bit integer. So GG's to them. They fucked that one up. Good for them, I guess. But I guess, yeah, they never expected anyone to make it that far because most... I guess because at a time when the game came out, what, you'd make maybe, I don't know, maybe 10 grand a week if you were playing normally. If you were playing like a grinder, you maybe make about 100 grand a week. So I mean, I can understand why Rockstar never thought anyone would ever get that high, to be fair. I don't blame them, but I imagine with GTA 6 they'll probably, you know, they'll think ahead this time and actually plan. But then again, no, they'll surely plan. I was going to say, maybe if they change, obviously the money might be a lot less in GTA 6. They might redo the economy so it's a lot more reasonable. But then again, they probably just, they'll realize how long the game's going to go along for, so they'll probably plan ahead this time. They kind of fucked up with GTA 5 because they didn't, I don't think they were expecting the game to live this long. Judging from what leakers have said back in the day, it seems that Rockstar planned to support the game for about 3-4 years and then drop it. But because it was so successful, they decided to continue it for longer, which would make sense because I don't think many people hit, you know, 2 point whatever billion in 2016. So it makes sense. Hey, Matty, what's up? But still, this is, I'm glad that hopefully next time they'll think ahead a little bit and not fuck it up. But it doesn't affect the game, to be fair. Like, I guess that's the important thing. It doesn't affect the game. Like, it doesn't mean that my money goes around, it like resets or anything. It just means that the money on the traffic resets. So I guess it's not the end of the world, is it? It also happens to crew levels too. They reset if you go too high. They go around to -1, which is really annoying. But see, it says minus. It's literally overall income minus 1.9 billion. Like, that's... Thanks, Rockstar. Thanks, I guess. Really helps me. To be fair, they probably don't even realize it's even broken, to be honest with you. They probably don't even think about it. I can't imagine many dons at Rockstar sit down and go, ah, yeah, you know, how many billionaires are there today? They're probably too busy thinking to themselves, we need to get another DLC out for the next DLC period. We've got to get something out. They're probably thinking, oh, for fuck's sake, we've got to do work again. You can't just chill. Nah, they're calm, you know. I like the Rockstar employee. I think they do a good job. Sometimes they do a bit of a bad job. I'm not gonna lie. Some of the DLCs are a bit weak, but then they put out absolute fire, like the Guzman missions, and I can't hate. If you have everything, why do you still play this game? Might as well try new games. It's because I don't really like other games, to be honest with you. Like, I play plenty of games. Like, I play a lot of games off stream, and I don't really like to play, like, you know, single-player games on stream. So, you know, games like God of War and all that, I play those off streams. I like to play those. I like to sit down and think about them and not have to talk and yap. So I play a lot of those games off stream. And then when it comes to online games, I'll be real, I don't really like any online games anymore. Like, they're all just not very good anymore, I feel like. In my opinion, of course, you know, I'm not gonna say anyone else is wrong for liking modern day online games, but just for example, I don't like COD anymore. I hate that game now. It's so bad compared to when I was a kid. Battlefield, again, has gone downhill a lot. That was a game I used to spend a lot of time with Battlefield. That's gone downhill, so I don't play that anymore online. You know, they don't really have any online games like this. You know, the only other online game like this that I liked was Red Dead, and that one got abandoned. Unfortunately, by Rockstar, they abandoned that game. What other online games are there that people play? Oh yeah, Fortnite. I do play Fortnite. I do play Fortnite online. But not as often. I play it... it depends on what's going on Fortnite, if it's good or not. And at the moment, I'm not particularly interested in anything on Fortnite. And that's about it. That's the only games I really care for. I don't really like many other online games, to be fair. You know, so it's like, yeah, there's not really anything that I really care for. So that's why I keep coming back to this one. I like it. I don't know, I just really enjoy it. And, you know, there was a period of time where I stopped playing this game for a while. I didn't play it really for about a year. I kind of would play it maybe once a week for a year. But GTA 6 kind of reinvigorated my excitement for GTA. And so I'm back. But when GTA 6 comes out, I imagine that's probably going to be the only game I'm going to play a lot. Because Yeah, the other online games aren't very exciting to me anymore. I'm keeping my eye on the new Battlefield game that's in development, and people are playtesting it. I'm keeping my eye on it because it looks alright, it looks interesting. But I'm never gonna trust EA not to mess it up at the end. They always do. They did it with 2042. They really messed up 2042. They messed up Battlefield 5. So I'm a little bit hesitant to trust until I've seen it and experienced it for myself. In a beta, I don't really trust that. So yeah, I'm not really excited for anything else other than just GTA at the moment. That's about it. It really just says a lot about the state of online games, you know. Most online games these days are so... You've got to put so much time and effort into playing them that it just... I don't really want to. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go and play, for example, I don't know... there was a game like... I remember Dean was saying to me... Oh, you should play... or I was... You know, he was playing Marvel's Rivals. And I was downloading it. I was like, but that's going to be so much effort having to learn a whole new meta, having to learn a whole new style of play. I just couldn't be bothered. As I've got older, I just want simplicity in my life. I don't want to... I don't want anything more than that. So yeah, I think that's why I stuck with GTA. It's just that it's a simple game. And the thing about GTA as well is I think this is something that other games don't really capture is that... What the fuck is that? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Yo, what was that sound? That scared the shit out of me. What was that sound? Bro, I didn't... What was that sound from? What the fuck? That scared the shit out of me. Oh my god, that was like... Hey, Mini Boy, what's up, bro? That scared the shit out of me. What was that sound? Where did that come from? Some random shit running my computer now. Oh, great. Can't wait to figure out what that was. Anyway, but yeah, I think I was gonna, you know, what I was saying with GTA is I like GTA. Oh yeah, you can't hear it because I haven't got desktop audio on anymore. Yeah, you couldn't hear it. Thank the Lord, because it was loud as shit. I don't know what it was, but something came up on my PC really loud, like a little chime, a little jingle, and it was loud as shit. Like it was at max volume. So I'm glad you guys can't hear it because I don't use desktop audio anymore. That's another reason I'm glad I fixed up the stream a bit by changing it so it doesn't use desktop audio anymore. Ah, beautiful. Because you guys would have been fucking shocked. Trust me, that shit was max volume. But anyway, but yeah, I think the thing I was saying about GTA, the reason I like GTA is that you can kind of do anything, and you can also just chill. Whereas a lot of other games like COD and all that, you have to be you have to be constantly, attention. Like you have to have constant attention to it. Same with Fortnite and things like that. You have to have a constant attention. You have to be fully, paying attention what's going on. You can't just chill. Whereas GTA, if I want to, I can do heists and then I can go and chill at the go and play darts. I can go play golf. I can go and do an LTS and just have fun. I can go and do, I don't know, anything really. There's loads of stuff, and I like that it's not kind of a game you got to put your full attention to. Whereas if I'm playing a first-person shooter, after about 2 hours, I'm tired as anything. I'm dead tired of it, and my mind is really, really burnt out. And I'm just like, yeah, let me just turn this off and go sit down in a quiet room somewhere. So, whereas GTA, I can just kind of chill. Like I even play this off stream at the moment as well. Like I'll be, fuck, I'm doing so bad. I'll be sitting there off stream, and I'll just be sitting there just chilling on my yacht, or just watching other players. I know it sounds weird, but I love people watching in GTA. One of my favorite things to do is just go and sit somewhere like there's lots of things going on and just watch what's going on, see what people are up to, seeing the fights that happen. I used to love getting into passive mode, just walking around like a mad fight and just seeing everyone get into it. I don't know, there's just something about GTA that it just keeps me coming back, And I think a big part of that as well you know, let me yap some more, is I used to play GTA 4 a lot online. And on that game, you didn't really have any leveling system. The only thing you had a leveling system was if you played one of the modes and you got cash, you would basically get paid in cash, and that was your rank. You would get, once you hit a certain amount of cash, you get a new rank, and you would go up to 10 ranks. There was nothing else in that game to do. There was no buying anything, no selling anything, nothing. It was just literally drive around, shoot people, and then you do maybe there was 3 co-op missions, and then there was, I think there was 5 or so different PvP modes, or maybe 6 or whatever, I don't know. And that was it. And there was nothing else to do in that game. It was just, that was it. But yeah, I would spend, you know, hours and hours and hours just sitting in free roam. Me and my friends, we would just sit in free roam. You know, my friend would, you know, we'd just be yapping away, you know, back before parties and stuff on PlayStation 3. We'd be, you know, we'd just be sitting there yapping away to each other for hours just on GTA 4. And most of the time, I'd just be standing on top of a building or whatever. That did, you know, nothing crazy there. So what am I doing? Why am I putting waypoints on still? So I think that's why I'm like that. I think it's just that I'm used to it, you know. I think I was playing what GTA 4 would have been back in 2008. So that's what, almost 20 years ago I've been doing this. Almost 20 years I've been just chilling in a GTA Online game of some form. I don't know, I think that's pretty fun. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just familiar, you know, just kind of it being familiar. It being, you know, something that's simple, doesn't take a lot of brain power. It's the fact that other online games have kind of become so meh in the last 5 or so years.
No way.
Well, I mean, to be fair, online games have been getting worse since, like, maybe the PS3 era. I miss when you had games like Mag and Resistance 1, 2, and 3, and you know, Killzone. You had such a wide variety of online experiences that you could play. And then, you know, nowadays it's just COD Clone 1, COD Clone 2, Fortnite Clone 1, Fortnite Clone 2. You know, it's not really the same as it used to be. I wish we could go back to PS3 era kind of games. Oh my days, man! If we could get a new Mag and a new Resistance, yo, I'd be. No, you don't just do that to me, did you? I would be loving that though. That'd be so amazing. So yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see, but. I don't think I'm going to go away from GTA anytime soon, and with GTA 6 coming out, my excitement gets higher every day. Like, I can't lie, I didn't think my excitement could increase any more than it did when GTA 6 got, like, the second trailer, but I'm not going to lie, every day I wake up, I'm like, wow, like, we're one day close to the GTA 6. And I get more excited every day now. It's like Christmas. It legit is like Christmas, but better. Christmas has been not the best. Like, it's been disappointing to me since I became an adult. So this is like Christmas. This is bringing back my inner kid. The build up to GTA 6. Oh wait, honestly. And that game, oh no. It's gonna save me so much money, because I said that about GTA 5 as well, and it's so true. I saved so much money with GTA 5 because I stopped buying games for a couple years when I first started playing GTA Online. And then when I got back into games, I was a lot more willing to kind of just buy them when they're on sale. So I'd wait for them to come out and then go down on sale, and then I would pick them up then. So GTA 6 is going to do the exact same thing again. I'm just going to end up waiting for all these other games to go on sale, and then I'm going to save a ton of money. So hey, that's always a big W there, saving money, because I'm a cheap bastard. I hate spending money. I hate spending money. That's one of the reasons I started grinding on GTA Online, is because and teaching people how to make money on GTA Online, because I hate microtransactions. I hate spending money, so I'm doing everything I can. If I can help people not spend money, every person who learns how to grind well from me is one less person buying shark cards. Good. Stick it to Rockstar. That's what I say. Have I ever had a dream where you're low-key investing what's happening and you're just disappointed when you wake up? I mean, just that dream I had when I was, I had like a fucking family. I was married and had a kid. That was pretty mad. That was probably the most disappointing thing when I woke up from, because I spent like a whole night sleeping, dreaming about that family. That family doesn't exist. I spent 3 days dreaming about that family because I kept having the same continuing dream over 3 days. So when I eventually lost that phase in my sleep and I never saw that family again, yeah, it's a bit of a mad one when you have a whole family, lived a whole life in your dream, and then you wake up and you're like, ah, yeah, I'm back here. Not to say I'm complaining about being back here, but I can't lie, that was a fun dream. I had no pain, no suffering. The world was decent. Yeah, it was calm. I loved it. What a great dream. If I could go back and have that dream again, hell yeah, I would. Alright, let's crack on. So $1.3 billion tonight, that's the goal. Can we make it? I think we can. I just need to do one Cayo Perico and sell, and that's it, and I'm good. Alrighty then. Let's crack on. I don't think we're gonna see Dean on for a bit because he's I think he's still celebrating his team's win. He's playing a lot of FIFA at the moment. It's always what the football junkies do, innit? They say, I'm never gonna buy FIFA again. I'm never gonna buy it again because it's shit. I'm never gonna buy it again. And then as soon as their team wins or their team does well in the football, they're back on it. It always happens. It always happens. It's like me, I guess, with
hello.
With
Alright, it'll cost us,
Europa Universalis or Victoria 3. I'm like, I'm never buying another DLC. I'm never buying anything from Paradox again. Screw Paradox for screwing over the fans so many times. And then a new DLC gets announced. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm buying it. It's addiction. It's terrible. Actually, to be fair, GTA is what allowed me to buy all those DLCs, because me saving money on PS5 games and PS4 games has allowed me to spend more money on Paradox games. So Paradox should thank Rockstar for having me buy their stuff. Alright, we're gonna hit 1.3 and then I might just do some random heists to finish off the night because, you know, no one's gonna be on tonight, so I might just do some random heists and see what we get, see who we can help. You know, there might be some people out there that need some help. I might be able to help them out. You know, there'll be some Don that's stuck on prison break for the 1000th hour trying to do that same heist over and over again, and I can help them out. See what they, you know, maybe they can finish it and move on finally. So let's get it going. You thought it was real and actually happened until you woke up. Ah, that sucks. That sucks when it happens, when you wake up and you have that realization. You have that disappointment. You know that moment where you wake up and you're like, oh, it's this again. It's real life again. Oh. If I could tell my brain to have a dream where it's like GTA 6 and I can play GTA 6 for my entire sleep, I'd be up for that. But then I know I'd be disappointed if I woke up, because then I'd be like, let me go play GTA 6 again. Oh wait, there's no GTA 6, it's still 2025. I've got to play GTA Online again, which is fine, but it's not gonna, after playing GTA 6 in my dream for a night, I'd probably not want to play GTA Online again after that. I'd be like, oh, that's a bit disappointing. Oh, I get to fly around this tiny little map again instead of the beautiful Leonida and Gloriana state. Or states. And for the fantastically huge Vice City. Oh, yes. I want to go to Los Santos again. Can't wait. It wasn't a happy dream. Oh, well then maybe not. Hey, Caitlin! How are you doing, Caitlin? What have you been up to on GTA San Andreas or 4 or whatever today? What have you been up to? You've been playing San Andreas still, yeah? Anything, have you updated your, not updated, have you, improved your flying skills since yesterday? You finished flight school? Oh, it means you must have then. Good stuff.
Do you have the plane? Very good.
That's good. I'm glad to hear it.
You switch on the way and leave your guns unplayed. Remember, drug dealers employ smugglers. They do not trust them.
You know what? I just realized I might...
This will not end well.
This is going to put me up to 99 point... Probably 99.3. So then I'll just need to earn 700,000. And I've already got 100,000 in the wallet, so I only need to earn 600,000. So I can easily earn that from selling. Oh, it's gonna be crazy here in 1.3 though. Whew. The good thing is that I haven't wasted this time playing this game either. Like, you know, I've got about 8 terabytes of recordings over the last 6 years of playing this on stream that I can always look back on and see, and maybe one day edit, maybe. 6 years of recordings, it's crazy. So I'll be able to look back and go, wow, you know, like when in like 10 years time. So I found last night, I found some videos that I had recorded on the PS3 from back in the day when I used to make, I just used to record different things. You know, this was before YouTube became what it is today, when it's all professionalized. You know, back then it was just you recorded random shit and stuck it online. It was great. I love those days. And I found some old MAG gameplay and some old Resistance gameplay that I had forgotten I had. And I was just looking at it like, wow, like I had memories and kind of feelings of that period come back to me. Like what I felt like at the time, and yeah, it was crazy. So I'm hoping the same thing will happen with this game, is that I'll be able to look back in 10 years time and look at those videos and be like, wow, like that's how I was feeling at the time. That's crazy. We'll see how that all turns out. HD era besides 3 is the first time it takes place when actually created. Yes, yes, indeed. 4 took place in 08, and 5 took place in 13, yeah. And to be fair, online also takes place when it came out. Like, the only online DLCs that didn't were anything up to the heist, which took place before GTA 5. But then anything after the heist came out took place during the actual time period that they came out. So anything that comes out this year will be taking place in 25. That's pretty cool. I do like that the online kind of updates itself to keep up with the real world. You got a message from some Don for insomnia. You've been over level 100 and not having much money. How do you know how much money you had?
Paring, esperen ahí. Why can't you assholes be on time for once, eh? Arms out, let's go.
Oh, was that online? I was gonna say, how the fuck did you know? I guess it makes sense if it was like in a dream. I was gonna say, how the fuck did you know how much money you got? But if it's in a dream, yeah, things don't have to be logical.
Once you leave the airstrip, do not let the guards get a good look at you. The disguise is not perfect.
Oh, I would never let them get a good look at me. I don't think they remember me, to be fair. I come back here all the time. I keep getting arrested by them, but they keep letting me go. I don't think the prologue takes place in 2009, Caitlin. Not in GTA 5. Oh, there is a scanner, isn't there? That's true, actually. Oh, shit. Fucked it up. No! We can salvage it. It's fine. This thing is a beast. Yeah, see, it's fine. It's fine. It's all good. It's fine. Thank you, bike, for being a beast. Using big map with this is a bit risky, I'm not gonna lie, but eh, you get used to it. I'm pretty sure it takes place about 10 years before GTA 3, GTA 5 comes out. I mean, Trevor does mention that Michael's been in the sun for 10 years, so... Alright. Let's have a look. I feel like this is my second home now. I come here all the time, don't I? Always on this bloody island. A nice little lighthouse over there, you know. I wouldn't mind living in that, actually. See, I keep telling you, this would be a fantastic place to build hotels. Like, if El Rubio had some smarts, yeah? You could build a line of hotels all the way down there. Little village square. You know, build them into the hillside like they do in, you know, like in Spain. They got these beautiful little towns that are built in the hillside and stuff. They do that, you know. You could make a beautiful little island here. And you could really make it a tourist hotspot. See, El Rubio's, he's thinking too small, you know? He really is thinking too small. Making this a highly militarized area, nah, that's terrible. You know, a tourist hotspot, that's where the money's at. They could... Ah, nah, he needs to... El Rubio needs to step up a little bit. I'm not liking him. This is a beautiful island, and he's just wasting it. He's absolutely wasting it. You know, it could be absolutely beautiful. You could have fresh fish for food. You got farms. Change it into like some more modern day farms. You know, well, I guess yeah, like more up to date. You know, efficient ones instead of whatever the fuck that is. Get rid of the weed and whatever. You know, you could make a really nice little island here, little tourist hotspot for people. When you could have a dream to figure out the third act for your script, if only, right? There you go. See, it almost always works if you do the biggest number on the left to the biggest multiplier on the right, and then you do, you know, the next biggest one with the next biggest multiplier. It almost always will be... it almost always will work, so... It's a good tech. Good technique, good strategy. I figured out pretty early on when I first started playing this that that's kind of how it worked. But you can do the maths if you want. 2004, yeah, that sounds about right. Same year that San Andreas came out. I'm hoping next week Rockstar will put something good on for the community, like Hunting Pack again. Well, maybe not Hunting Pack, but something like Hunting Pack, because I would love to get a proper... I'd like to get a proper group of people on again and have some fun again. Because I like these weeks, you know, these weeks where I'm grinding more, but I did really enjoy when they put the Hunting Pack on, because it was a really fun event for everyone. And I know that we had a lot of fun on that. So I hope they do something like that again. I'm not gonna lie, Tiny Races ain't the one. I like Tiny Races, but it's not really something you can do a lot.
Now this is worth noting down.
Ah, I knew it would be that. It's because I've been doing so many of these recently, isn't it? They screw you with the loot.
Tequila you have. A drink like this deserves to be appreciated, not locked away. We must liberate it for him, yes? Getting through the case will be a challenge. Use their own
What the game would be like if Brad was a playable character. Oh god, could you imagine playing as Brad? No offense to Brad, but I'm not a fan. Oh yeah, they're really stingy now. Oh, they're being really stingy now. Cash? Oh, no, no, no. There better be something good in the other one, otherwise I am screwed. I've got to go airport. Ugh, I don't want to go airport. I hate going airport.
Cash, good to know. I will mark on planning
I think it's... I'm not actually sure. Is it like a diamond or whatever? Pink diamond or something? I'm not actually sure, you know. I haven't had it in years. That's why I don't know, because I've not had it in so long. I know ruby necklace is alright. There better be something good in there. There better be something good in that little thing, otherwise I'm pissed. Alright, we're good. Yeah, I don't really want to do the airport, but if I have to... Oh, no, I think I'm going to have to, aren't I? Ah, they actually screwed me. They actually screwed me so bad. It's because I've been doing it too much. They've really given me shit. Ah, I don't really want to go airport.
There's only so much you can carry. You want more? Bring
If there's a lot at the airport, I can avoid killing anyone down here and just get the boat and go. I can avoid killing... I only have to kill 2 people. If there's a lot at the airport. If there's not a lot at the airport, I'm gonna have to get what's there and then go to the airport, and it's probably gonna get... I'm probably gonna get seen, so... Yeah. Ah, I hate this so much. I hate when they do this to me.
You are nothing but filthy smuggler. You break the rules too many times.
Taking me out of my comfort zone.
With no need to do it again.
Alright, what's in here then? Oh, this is diabolical. This is diabolical. They gave me cash again? Nah, this is actually diabolical. Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, wow.
Okay, position locked.
Wow, okay. Okay, I see you, Rockstar. I see you there. Wow, okay. Alright, alright, alright. Oh my god! Oh my days, this is...
Planning screen now.
This is fucking awful! Yeah, so I've got 4 cash. I could go somewhere else, but I just can't be fucked. I'm gonna get 2 cash from the main area, and then 2 cash from here, and I'm gonna... Oh my god. Wow. Wow, they really are stingy, these bastards. They really are stingy. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That is stingy. Right. Right. That means I'm gonna have to go airport, and that's gonna suck. And I'm doing all this work for just cash and the basic stuff. Wow. They really don't want me to hit 1.3 billion, apparently. I see how it is, Rockstar. You don't want me to hit 1.3 billion tonight, huh? Alright. Does gold ever spawn outside of the keycard areas? No, gold is only ever inside the keycard areas. It's supposed to be like a kind of a reward for doing it with other people. So you get gold. But the problem is that you still make less money doing gold than you do from getting cocaine solo. Like, even if you have like 2, 3... If you have 2 people, it's not the worst. But if you have 4 people, you almost never have enough gold. So you gotta go elsewhere anyway. It's terrible. They really screw you. Wow, okay. Yeah, I shouldn't have said anything, you know? I shouldn't have criticized. I should only have... Nah, you know what? That's my bad. I knew I shouldn't have said anything. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I am actually quite upset about this one. Wow, wow, wow. So... I'm doing this... I'm going to be making probably less than $1 million. I think in total, I'm going to make less than $1 million. That's crazy. This is my worst one so far. It's because I've been doing them every day. It's my bad. I shouldn't have done it every day. But I was so eager to hit 1.3 billion. I don't even know how I feel about this one. I don't know how I feel. Oh man, I'm upset. I'm getting screwed so bad. I'm getting screwed. Rockstar's like, fuck this Don in particular. I see it, Rockstar. I see it. I see you. I see you trying to give me the terrible loot. Alright, fine. I'm not gonna give in though. I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, I got bad loot. I'm not playing it. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna do it. And Rockstar's gonna have to just put up with it. They're not gonna dissuade me. Alright, Rockstar. You're not gonna get me out. Alright? You will never beat me, Rockstar. I'm gonna make even more money now. I'm never going to buy your shark cards, Rockstar, and I'm now going to make even more money, and I'm going to help even more people make money so that you lose more money because of what you did to me. So screw you, Rockstar, for that one. You just screwed yourself.
The drainage tunnel then, Captain. A clever approach, but with one problem.
You would think El Rubio would invest in a better grate, wouldn't you?
Should be easy to find. Only one
Titanium.
location will be
Titanium grates.
Apparently,
And
such
have like
equipment
6
is
of them.
often stolen in this town.
Alright, let's go.
Construction sites. If you wear armor, everyone assumes you're supposed to be there.
It just means I'm gonna have to do something else to make the extra money I need to hit the 1.3 bill. That's as simple as that. I'll need to do something else to help.
I deduce from the sound of gunfire.
I might have to do an Oscar Guzman, or Guzman as I like to call him. Alright, let's go. Ah, perfect one. Found it in the first try. Look at that. See how easy it is, Rockstar? See, Rockstar, you're not going to keep me down, alright? You're not going to keep me down, Rockstar.
Find it yet? Bring it to me and I will keep it safe.
I'm keeping the positivity going. I've had enough of being not positive in my life. I'm trying to stop being pessimistic and be positive more, and it's working. It's very good, actually. It helps things keep going, you know? A great feeling. It's crazy how powerful the mind is, you know? If you think positive, you typically will end up in a better place. It's crazy. Not all the time, though. Some people have the odds stacked against them, but the yacht missions are 2 times money. They are indeed. They are indeed. So they're still pretty bad money, I can't lie. I'm going to do the yacht missions, but I was waiting for people to come on to do them with them, just as for a bit of fun, but no one's been playing GTA recently. Like, Dean's not been on GTA. No one's been on GTA, really, so I'll just leave him until everyone's on. You're trying to find a helicopter, are you? Good luck, Caitlin. Let me just spawn into this yacht, not this yacht, this submarine, please. Don't give me the animation. The animation slows us down. All right, Rockstar, we know the name of the game here. All right, we know you're just slowing me down here, Rockstar. You know that it doesn't actually, it's not about making it look authentic or anything. You know it's just about slowing me down. I don't need a loading screen like that, Rockstar. Just put me in the submarine. Just teleport me in. You were in my game the other day, were you? That's cool. If I was in a public session, I'm assuming it was a public session, it probably means I wasn't there. It probably means I was AFK. I never join public sessions unless if I'm just loading into the game and I forgot to go into a crew session.
So we have only one option. We find the fail-safe tool. This is the backup which allows for reconstructing Mr. Rubio's fingerprints in emergency, and there is only one in existence, kept safe on the mainland by his head of cybersecurity. This and only this will allow us to hack the system. But first things first, we find his archives. Head to the coordinates I have
Oh,
sent
it
you.
must have been in the bunker because I've been spawning in the bunker recently. Your brother's playing Minecraft. And if he enjoys his Minecraft, you know, you gotta let him have it. Oh, you don't. Nah, you don't. I like how you slowed down specifically so you'd be underneath me. How did you? How did you trip? How did you trip? I'm back out. Lovely. I always do this. Let me back in. Wow. Every time. It's like kind of a thing at this point when I go in here. I always get absolutely annihilated by the Dom with the assault shotgun, and then I end up killing them afterwards. How does it feel, huh? How does it feel, huh? How does it feel? It's not very nice, is it? It doesn't feel very nice being annihilated by the shotgun, alright? So, stop that. Have some respect. You like the Las Venturas car? Yeah, they're pretty nice, to be fair. They're like more very classical style cars, police cars. It'll be crazy when we finally get Las Venturas in HD universe one day. I'm still annoyed that Rockstar never bothered to make a San Fierro at the very least in the HD universe as like a separate, maybe a separate game, a spin-off game. I keep saying it, Rockstar should have made spin-off games for GTA 5. They had the perfect opportunity to build off 5 and do 2 spin-off games, but they didn't want to, I guess, and so we've ended up waiting over a decade for a new GTA game, so that's lovely. CCTV? Oh no!
What the hell?
Cheap viewers? My days, man. Who doesn't want cheap fake viewers? Who doesn't want a bunch of people that aren't actually real people watching you? I guess a lot of the big streamers do, because I think there's been some estimates done for a lot of the big streamers, and a lot of them haven't got real viewers. A lot of them, they got a lot obviously, but a lot of their views are fake. If I remember correctly, someone did some research on it, and it found that a lot of them are like fake. And Twitch is pretty much just lucky that all the advertisers haven't figured out yet that a lot of their adverts aren't actually being watched by anyone. One day they'll figure it out, and Twitch is gonna have a very bad time. They must hate me though, because I don't make them any money. I don't even have adverts on my channel, so they must despise me because I just use up their bandwidth, and they don't get anything from me because I don't have a partnership or affiliate. I like streaming for free. How many dons out there go, what, 7 years streaming for fun and never advertise, never monetize, or anything like that? Like, how many dons do that? Probably, like, very few. The amount of streamers I know that as soon as they hit 50 followers, they're straight on affiliate, trying to monetize their stream, and here I am, and I'm just like, eh. They must fucking hate me. Oh yeah, I think it was, I'm not sure which one it was, but there was a few of them that they found that had, yeah, they all had like fake viewers, a lot of them. Like I don't know how many percentage, it was something like 20% or something was fake. It was just bots. Like obviously they have really big viewerships, and you know, don't get me wrong, it's not like most of their viewers are fake. Because you can see a lot of them chat. Although, to be fair, nowadays, it's hard to know if someone's real or not, because you can have bots that talk now. Obviously, we've seen with modern-day machine learning. I actually know of certain services. I was looking into this, not to, like, boost up my numbers or anything, but I was looking into having a bot. To have, like, I was going to have some bots as, like, a joke. I was going to have, like, a Nico Bellic and stuff like that as a kind of a joke bot to talk and speak like Nico does, and you know, I was gonna have one that would be I was gonna have Lamar, I was gonna have Nico, and I was gonna have another one. I can't remember what it was, but I didn't go through with it because I had to pay a lot of money for it. But I was like, yeah, that would be pretty fucking cool. And I thought to myself, you know what? People probably use this as like not just for fun. They do it as a thing to kind of boost their, you know, numbers. So they have these fake people in their stream that just talk and yap away to kind of get people talking, because people naturally talk more when other people are talking. That's kind of the thing is they always say this with streaming, is that once you get your first regular chatter, it comes a lot easier. It's true. If you have no one talking, no one talks, you know. No one wants to, very few people want to be the first. So I get that idea, but I was like, at the end I decided against it because I don't want to pay that much money for one, because it was quite a lot of money for this. I mean, I could just make my own as well and just use ChatGPT and, you know, use the API or whatever, but I can't be bothered. I just can't be fucked. And I didn't really care that much in the end. I was like, it would be cool if I could do it easily, and it was going to take me about maybe an hour max to do, and I was like, it'll be calm. But then I was like, I just can't be bothered. It's going to be too much work, and I just can't be bothered for what it is. But it was a cool idea, and I did think it would be fun to do. And I was also thinking of having, making like a fake version of myself. I remember I mentioned I was going to have like a fake version of myself, like, so I could like yap to him and then he could yap back and it would be hilarious. I was thinking about doing that, and then I was going to make like a bot version of myself in the chat, but I decided against it in the end. But yeah, people probably do that now. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of the big streamers do have a lot of fake like bots, you know, who are using ChatGPT and other things to yap away. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, no, it's definitely a sad thing, and Twitch is going to end up being screwed from this, because obviously if the advertisers catch on how many people aren't actually real on this website, oh boy. It's like with Twitter. Remember when Twitter used to make a lot of money? Well, they never did, to be fair, but they lost a lot of money. They started to make even less money when people realized that a lot of the website is just bots. Will bots, is that the plot twist yet? No, honestly, I think that's where we're gonna get to. If anyone, you know, I don't know how many of you have heard of the dead internet theory, but that's a very possible outcome in the world. I think we're already getting there. If you go on sites like Twitter, a lot of the people you're talking to aren't real. You know, either they're human bots, you know, or nowadays a lot of them are, you know, AI bots. And then, you know, Reddit as well. Reddit is terrible now. It used to be really fun, Reddit, because it was all people, and yeah, there would be people that would steal content and repeat it and all that, but it's really bad on there now because there's so many fake stories and fake posts being put up by bots that aren't real. They're not even human-based bots, you know, like China or Russia, you know, making accounts to then later on spread whatever they want to spread. These are actual just straight-up bots, like inhuman bots, you know. And I just think to myself, it's sad, because we're going to get to the point someday with the internet where you don't know who you're talking to, if it's real or not. Even like streaming, right? Before, you could kind of be, you know, okay, you could watch a stream and you'd hear someone's voice, okay, you know it's real. You know, if you had a camera, you could see someone's face and be like, okay, they're real. But we can now do, you know, on demand, live audio creation. You know, make someone's voice using, you know, trained AI. You could train AI to be able to make the voice on demand, and then you can also do the same thing and make deepfakes in real time now. It's kind of scary, that, and it really worries me that that's where we're going to go. Like, I know people say, oh, well, it's not perfect at the moment, but like 5 years ago, you had none of this. You know, if you look at what we had 5 years ago, it was barely anything. You know, 3 years ago was when they did the Will Smith spaghetti video, and now look where we are now. Now imagine where we'll be in 5 years. It's terrifying. So who knows what the internet, you know, you'll be going on the internet and you don't know if you're going to be talking to someone who's real or not. You could be talking to a bot the whole time. You made it to it for one day, and yeah, it's really bad. It's really bad on a fresh account. They really shove a lot of crap into your face now. It's sad. Twitter used to be really fun, but I mean, to be fair, Twitter's been really bad for years now. To be fair, I'm not gonna say it was just Elon Musk that made it bad. It was bad years ago. I would say for me, the time I noticed it get really bad was around 2012, when everyone started getting smartphones. I do think the internet was a better place before everyone and the donkey was on it. You know, I think once everyone started having, I don't think people should have access to the internet constantly 24/7. I think that's done a lot of damage to people's brains and to, especially people's mental health. You know, we see so many now, how many people have got mental health issues these days, how many people have got, you know, various different things, you know, anxieties and stuff. I mean, I know that those were always around, but I feel that it's really, you know, really increased over the last 10 years because of the fact that people are constantly on the internet when they shouldn't be. And don't get me wrong, I do appreciate being able to access stuff on the go. Like, I like being able to access my, like, maps if you need a map, or, you know, being able to quickly say something to someone if you need to meet with them. It's nice. But I go out on the bus, yeah, and everyone's on their phone, just in their phone constantly. I think that's done a lot of damage to people's, like, mindsets, but I also think it's done a lot of damage because it's allowed people to become so, you know, everyone's like so quick to fight each other for no reason. And I think that's affecting people's in-person personalities too, because at first with the internet it was always very much like, okay, you can say what you want on the internet because you're on the internet, you know, whatever. But then now those same people are doing that in person, you know. That's why they do all these stupid social media trends. That's why they, you know, people are a lot ruder in general, because they've forgotten that, you know, you're not just on the internet anymore. You know, you're not just some anonymous Don yapping away in the void. You're actually, you know, you're dealing with real people in, you know, in person, and people don't seem to get the difference with that anymore. It's kind of concerning to me, actually. I don't like it. You know, it's actually very, very. It's one of the things I worry about. Is I think the internet is extremely detrimental to people. I think it was an absolute mistake to spread it as far as it is. I mean, the funny thing is they do stuff like that, but the thing is, it's like it changes so quickly. You know, like you know, what I learned at school is so different than what people learn now when it comes to stuff like that. You know, I mean, it was always, you always got told, oh, you know, when I was a kid, no one thought that we'd get to the point where we are now with AI. Like, no one thought anywhere near that. No one had no one even considered the possibility we could fake videos and audio so quickly like that. I mean, to be fair, some of the lessons that I learned as a kid were so good. I mean, you know, one of the things I was always taught as a kid is you don't reveal you don't give too much information away on the internet. You don't tell people your real name. Hell, I mean, you know, I say what my name is. My name's Ryan, right? It might not actually be Ryan. Who knows? Who knows? It might not actually be Ryan. I might have made that up, and that might just be a persona. But I'm very good at separating everything out. Something I was taught is that you should always separate out your internet to your, you know, your real life to your, you know, internet persona. And so I've done a very good job of doing that. But a lot of people these days, you just kind of, you know, when you're like 5 years old, you go on TikTok and you start making videos of yourself. At 5 years old, I've seen, you know, I see these parents that put their kids on the internet from such a young age. They have their full name, you know, a lot of times they share their address, and it's like this, you know, these kids are out there, you know, weirdos are watching them, and it's like that you know, nowadays with AI being the way it is, imagine all those little kids that potentially could get deep faked and all got, it's terrifying. And you don't need a lot anymore. Like back in, you know, say 3 or 4 years ago, when you were doing these things, you needed to have so much footage. Nowadays, you can replicate someone's voice with very little material, and you can also replicate you can just have a picture of someone and make a fake video of them now. One picture. I mean, it's not going to look amazing, but it's enough to fool some people, and it's only going to get better and better. And so I feel like, yeah, a lot of people just aren't ready for that. So yeah, even if you did teach this stuff, it's still going to change too quickly for people. You teach someone something one year, and next year it's completely out of date. It's crazy. I don't know, it's kind of upsetting though. That's where we're at, you know. No, I mean, honestly, I don't blame you for that. That's exactly what you should do, really. Honestly, I'll be real. I think that, you know, it's completely okay. I don't judge someone if they're going to say that, you know, give a fake story. I know that some of the other people on the stream and community have given either fake stories, or they've given out, or they've like later retracted stuff to kind of make it more, you know, they kind of fed new information in to kind of disrupt, make it harder to tell what's real, what's not. And I've got nothing against that, because it's the smart thing to do, to be honest with you, with the way the internet is these days. I mean, a perfect example of that is these new services where if you have one picture of someone, you can literally search the entire, like, Street View, all of Street View and everything like that, all the variations, Street View, Bing Map View, Apple Live, whatever the view they have like an Apple Map View now, like Street View, and these services can search through with AI and find everywhere that person has been. And there you go. I mean, it's crazy. It's actually crazy. I don't think people really realize how fucked it is. So it's funny actually that, you know, the internet's going to become a lot less anonymous. You know, that's something that it's kind of interesting how that kind of happened, where the internet it became very anonymous at one point, and then it became less anonymous, and now it's going to go completely the other way to just being complete. You know, anyone who's on the internet will be able to be found. Their name will be able to be found. Their address will probably be able to be found. It's crazy. It's actually fucking crazy. It's nuts. I hate it. I think it's. But at the same time, I'm like, you know what? Maybe that's good, because there's so many dons out there that just are awful people, and they spread so much nonsense online. Maybe it's a good thing that there can't be anonymous anymore. The amount of like bad stuff that we get from you know, from different people that are just out there causing, you know, just causing issues, trying to spread misinformation, stuff like that. Maybe it's a good thing that we're moving away from people being anonymous on the internet. I don't know. I guess there's a lot of, you know, things you could say one way or the other for it, so there's lots of arguments that can be had over it. Hey, AF, what you saying, bro? I'm just chilling, bro. What about you? Yeah, you'd be in photos for that reason. Yeah, I've always been hesitant to be in photos. I mean, I have very little in the way of a footprint online at the moment. Like, I don't have any social media. I used to have a Facebook. I don't even have that anymore. I haven't had a real picture on Facebook for over 10 years. I only had one real picture on there, so I'm sure Facebook has my real photo. Great, but it's like so out of date, it doesn't look anything like me anymore. So I'm not too worried about it, but it's like, yeah, you know, with the future, the way things are going, we don't know what could happen. So yes, it's a sticky situation. I'm not gonna lie, it's a very sticky situation. And in a couple of years' time, we might not actually know who, you know, if we're talking to someone who's real or not. It'll be interesting, won't it? Having these. It'll be interesting if in the future we meet. Imagine someone comes on the stream and it's like yapping away to us for months on end, and we get to know them, and it turns out they're actually not real and they're just a bot. That'd be hilarious, but also scary as well. I'd be like, oh wow. I'd be like, wow, okay, fair enough. You tired as fuck, are you, AF? You gotta get some sleep then, bro. But I'm not. I don't know. We'll just have to go with it, won't we? We'll just have to go with this, you know, with the flow and figure it out. Kaylin might be a bot. Do you think Kaylin's a bot? Yeah. Kaylin, you a bot?
Let's see what they have for us inside the Avenger. Yes, that must be where the weapons are being stored.
It's a good idea to. I mean, if you're not confident that you'll be able to do it, then yes, it could be worthwhile doing. If you're not 100% confident that you won't mess it up, yes. It's always worth doing disruptions if you're not 100% confident in it. If you're confident you won't mess it up, or you're confident you'll be able to deal with whatever situation arises, then it's not as big of an issue. But if you're not yet, yeah. Kaylin's just yapping every day. I mean, Kaylin does play San Andreas a lot and yaps about Linux a lot, so maybe she is a bot. Maybe she's a Linux bot. A Linux bot that likes San Andreas and GTA 4 and all that.
Perfect. Now bring the weapons back.
You know what, actually? It's one thing I was thinking about, yeah, on Discord, right? I've changed the join system now, so you can't just join the Discord anymore, and that's it. You have to go through an application process, and mind you, it's only a few questions. But I was thinking about, like, how could I come up with a question that only a human would be able to figure out? And I was thinking about that, and I was like, it's become so increasingly difficult now that it's very hard to come up with any sort of question that only a human could answer. Because, you know, 5 years ago even, you could do that. You know, you could ask a question that only a human could answer, and yeah, you know, people could come in and, you know, human raids could still happen, but, you know, completely bot-based raids wouldn't be able to happen. But that's one thing I'm thinking about now. I'm like, that even that's not going to work, because it wouldn't be hard for a modern day AI to figure out and answer a question, so it's tricky. It is very tricky. But thankfully, we don't really get a lot of bots joining the Discord, and so it's not really an issue. Yet. Yet, anyway. Not like the old days when we used to have people that didn't like us and would spam, like, different things trying to get into the Discord. I remember that. We used to have, like, spam bots and shit. Because people didn't like us. There was a few dons out there that didn't like us because we wouldn't help them if, you know, we wouldn't play with them on GTA, and they got angry at us. I'll never forget that. You're not tired because you need to sleep. You're tired because your whole ass body's tired. You went from a whole mile walk. A whole mile, yeah? Nah, that's crazy, bro. A whole mile. That's mad. That's good though, bro. It's good that you're doing walking. You should always walk. Everyone should walk at least a mile a day. To be honest with you. I say that as I haven't done any walking today. I say that whilst I haven't done absolutely fucking nothing today. But, you know, it's fine. Tomorrow, I'll be walking. Actually, I don't know if I'll be walking tomorrow because Rebecca's ill, so I don't know if I'll be seeing her tomorrow. But it is what it is. You need to work on the north dock, not the best there. You have the actual facility down where you can get in and out. Yeah. I mean, it depends. It depends. Like, that's why I try to avoid going to different docks and stuff, because it just adds extra time and it adds extra risk. So that's why I try to just do just the main one and then maybe the airport. But if you're gonna be, the more you're gonna be spending time in the open space, yeah, it probably would be best to have some disruptions. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know if I would want to put that question on there, to be honest with you. I don't really know if people joining the Discord would want to see that question. I think that'd be a bit of a turn off, actually. I think if I was going to join a Discord and I saw that question, I'd probably be like, nope. No, cancel that. In fact, that actually might mean that bots would be the one, because bots wouldn't care, you know, an AI wouldn't care that you said that, but a human might be like, yeah, I don't want to join now. But a bot might just be like, eh. So you might just end up with just bots responding at that point. Is it a bit fucked if you raid a server for? I mean, I don't think you should raid stuff, you know, I get it, you know, if you called us slow, I can understand the, you know, desire to retaliate, but I think sometimes, it's one thing I've really been thinking about, is just sometimes it's just better to just, you know, live and let live and just ignore it, just move away from that, you know, from those stresses. What? Alright, just, yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, alright, fine, I'm not gonna question that. He just kind of jumped sideways, but okay, fair enough. Yeah, no, you would only get weirdos and bots at that point. It is a nice system, though, being able to do manual verification like that, because it means that I can really make sure that no weirdos join or no problem makers. Thank you, Discord.
Did you make it inside?
It only took them, what, 5 years to copy what Gilded did?
A box of wires and switches and so on.
Oh, you cheeky bastard. Oh, no. They moved it. Ah, they moved it after I came down here. That's so messed up. Hey, Dean, what are you saying, bro? No, I'm hoping GTA 6 AI is a little bit smarter. Like, yeah, imagine if you rock up with an armed helicopter, like an explosive armed helicopter, I would hope the AI would start saying, yeah, we're leaving. You know, same with the cops. Like, if you drive around in a tank, the cops need to stop ramming you with the cars. I'm too cheap to use snacks, so we're gonna heal up this way. You've been subbed back into Ultimate Team. I figured you'd been back on FIFA. The FIFA addiction never ends, I feel. Once a FIFA addict, always a FIFA addict. That's the rule.
Aha! I see you on sonar now. You must have found it. Very good. Time to make your exit, I think.
Actually, yeah, you know what? We can just go back the same way we came. Nice. It's a big, I think it's a little bit bigger than the Kasaka, like the inside anyway. The interior is quite large, whereas the Kasaka's only a few rooms.
Welcome back to the surface, Captain.
Well, the outside, I feel like the Kasaka's maybe a bit longer, but it's thinner. AF's too tired to get on GTA. That's a crazy one, bro. Bro, you gotta step it up, you know? GTA, and only GTA here. I love how I've gone back to my 2019 ways. I'm as dedicated to GTA now as I was in 2019. I just wish I could get on earlier. Like, I really wish. I hate that I can't get on as early as I used to. Like, oh man, I miss coming on at 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. and streaming all the way until midnight, maybe a little bit after midnight. I do miss it. You haven't turned on your PS5 today? Bro, it says you were on it says you were on a game like 2 hours ago, bro. Or 3 hours ago. What do you mean you haven't been on it today? I love this big blue bastard. Big blue bastard. Big blue bastard. There we go.
GPS trace acquired. I have your location. Once you are inside the
Bro, it literally said you were on PlayStation earlier. Why is my fucking phone light on?
Who is back again? The drainage pipe is dead ahead.
It literally says, bro, you were on 4 hours ago. Nah, that is pure bollocks. That's what it is, bro. It's pure bollocks. You're gonna pay attention to what I do when I get to the dock. What, the main dock that I usually go to? I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this one because I don't really want to kill them, because if I kill them, they'll get seen eventually by someone else. And if I have to go airport, I'd rather not them getting killed. So I might see if I can sneak by them, but I can't. Some of them you just cannot avoid killing. I need to get all the money as well because I can't get enough at the airport. I only have. You need 4 cash to get the max. So. Oh, you're on PS app. All right. Okay. Calm then, bro.
Perfect. As we say in Navy, you want the element.
As long as you say that, bro. As long as you were actually on there. Enjoy your little swim. Oh yeah, Dean, some of their sound effects are working now, by the way, if you want to play around with them. I just need to update the like the prices and stuff. Also, I've updated the heist now, so the heist, you have a less chance of getting the heist done,
it's okay.
but you get more money if you do it. So
I'm sorry, Miss Cornelius.
We'll try after class tomorrow.
Erectile dysfunction can start early, just when you depend on your penis the most. Like a romantic encounter with your 8th grade teacher. That's why there's Mollis. Mollis removes the anxiety that can often accompany your first special times. So you can have the confidence and stamina to make an impression that lasts.
Hey, Miss Cornelius, can I see you after class?
Wow, Sebastian. Looks like somebody's gonna
wow,
earn
Sebastian.
Ask your pediatrician about Mollis, or order online from any number of disreputable Mexican pharmacists. Mollis is Vesuvius citrate and should be taken with alcohol. Mollis, prepare for the explosion.
Wow, Sebastian. I love how we still don't know the voice actress. Like, years later, we still don't know who she is. We all wanted to know. Remember that? We were, like, determined. Me, you, and Yassine, we were determined to figure out who it was. But yeah, the good thing is the it doesn't come up on recordings now. Not that I'm recording at the moment, but if I do want to record, it doesn't come up on recordings, so...
You just have to cycle through them to match them up to the target.
Or no, it can. It's in a separate thing, so if I want to include it in the recording, let's say if I'm talking about it and I need context, I can now do that. 1, 2, 3... There we go. How did I get so rich? Playing the game and knowing how to grind, how to make the most money in the quickest amount of time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. But that's how you do it. It's consistency and it's about knowing how to make the money. I'm not on Xbox, sorry, I'm on PlayStation 5. Yes, the safe money is random. It's even random if you, like, leave the heist and come back in, you can get less. So every time you play it, it's random. I think even if you die and restart, it's random too. It can give you less. I think it's decided when you actually load in.
Now for the delicate part. The glass
When you open it.
bulletproof, shatterproof. You will need the plasma cutter, and you will need to be very careful.
Yeah. That one, that's the method, I feel. It's quite smooth and quick.
I will not drink this when you get it back to the
Right. Oh, this is where the fun begins. Oh. I've got to go airport, man.
They have sealed the drainage pipe. You will need another way out.
They were quickest seen in the drainage pipe, weren't they? I gotta wait for him to go away.
Be careful.
I was so quick that the cycle is not perfect. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Appreciate it. You just finished the Cayo Perico and it took you 2 hours. What, 2 hours from start to finish or 2 hours for the finale? 2 hours if it's start to finish is pretty decent, to be fair. I typically do it in about an hour and a half, so yeah, 2 hours is pretty decent. If you do it from start, if you do like all the steps you need to do and then the finale. Oh, just for the finale. Oh, okay. Yeah, you might... To be fair, it is harder the first couple of times you do it. Once you get better at it, you can get it down to about 10 minutes. 10 minutes is pretty reasonable for the finale. Once you get a little bit more experience on it.
Well done. The compound is done. The only thing left to do is escape.
Yeah, I'm going to use my new method of using the bike.
Never know you were there. I have to move this up. Sending you the new coordinate now.
If I was accurate, or if I was on PC, I'd probably just use the pistol on the bike and then just headshot them, but... It's the goddamn juggernauts. Do you do the heist loud, or do you do it quiet? Quiet. Alright, so with quiet, you don't actually need to kill anyone. Like, I just went in there, I didn't kill anyone. You can just go... if you're playing solo anyway, if you're playing with other people, then that's different. But if you're playing solo, you can literally just run through the whole thing and not have to kill anyone. And actually, I'd recommend not killing anyone either. Only when you're outside of the actual compound, you have to kill someone. I did that pretty quick, didn't I? Oh, camera just saw me, but I don't think it... Yeah, I don't think it alerted anyone. Ooh, that was risky. He caught me. I was in the cone for a split second. It was alright. It was alright. We can make do with that. This is where the fun's going to begin, because ideally I don't want to kill anyone, but I have to. Well, I don't have to. I'm sure I could probably sneak it, but it's just timings are a bit weird otherwise. You did that with a friend once, you got called by no one. It might have been that maybe were you the host on that? Because if you weren't on the host on that, sometimes you desync. So you'll appear in the views of the on their end, whoever the host is, you'll appear where you might think you're in one spot on your screen, but on their screen you're a little bit out, and sometimes you get seen. So it's something that you've got to kind of take into account when you're playing as a... I'm just gonna kill him and have to hope that no one sees him. Yeah, that happens. If you're playing with someone else, you have to take that into account, is that you might not be where on your screen you might be in a different position than on where you are on their screen's a little bit different. Am I doing anything else on GTA? I don't know, Dean, because I was looking to see if I could do some parkours or something, but yeah, the social club is completely broken. The social club is absolutely broken at the moment. I could not, I couldn't, like, if I click bookmark or anything, it doesn't work. Nothing works. Even on a different browser. I don't know what's going on. How do I have such a big bag? Oh, if you mean like how much I'm storing, each loot type fills up a different amount of the bag. So cash only fills up a quarter, weed fills up a third, coke fills up half, painting fills up half, and I'm not 100% sure what gold fills up again. Is it 66% maybe? I'm not 100% sure. So because I've only got cash, my bag is really slow to fill. No, I was doing so well. I was moving mad. Alright, I'm gonna get seen when I'm at the airport. I already know. They're gonna see the body when I get to the airport. Gold fills up 75%. Yeah, there you go. So that's it. It's all based upon what you put in the bag. So you'll be fine. Cash is very light on the bag. No, cash is only a quarter. So yeah, 1 gold and a cash would fill up a full bag. Obviously, though, you want to fill up with the best type of loot anyway, so, you know, you still want to fill up with coke or whatever. If you can. You might go on, yeah, Dean. Nah, Dean, I hate that we can't do social club stuff anymore. Like, I've been working on trying to make my own levels, as you know. And I'm going to have to really speed up on that because we can't do anything from the social club anymore. Although I'm not going to make parkours, I'm going to be real. I'm not that good. I'm not good enough to make parkours yet. Alright, when that car comes outside, I'm screwed. He's going to see that body. Very annoying. You're trying to get rich as well, but you only have 900k. Nah, see, once you get better, once you just have to practice. That's literally it. It's just practice. On Cayo Perico, it is just practice. That's all it is. Once you get used to running past, if you play solo and you because then you haven't got to worry about desync. You just have to get used to running past the guards, getting past the guards. They can't hear footsteps in this, so you'll be fine. And then once you figure it out, it's pretty consistent. Yeah, I don't know why they changed it. I think they changed it because too many people were making too much money, so... So they made it so it's automatically found. If they see the body, it's over. Funny enough, I'm not worried about the chopper. The chopper doesn't see dead bodies, at least not in my experience of chopper never sees dead bodies. It's more the cars and that drive around that see the dead bodies eventually. Yeah, there you go. They found it. I think the car arrived, see?
Well, judging from their blocks, it sounds like Mr. Rubio is reaching for his
Have I found the Loch Ness Monster? Yeah, I have. It's pretty cool, isn't it? I knew I'd get seen. The car arrived. I should have probably waited outside and shot the car, but... See, there you go. There he is. If I waited for the car, I probably could have, get the car started, come on! Jesus Christ! This is why I like coming in through the submarine, so I have the wetsuit. So if I need to, I can swim away underwater. Oh, fuck that. Get out of the car. Just go, just go, just go. Just go, man! If I need to swim underwater, I can. I'll see if I can get in the boat, though. Have I done the Dr. Dre contract? Yes, I've done all of the content in the game at this point. They haven't hit me yet, surprisingly, yeah. Wow, that was close. You see how close that was? Gee! Nah, they ain't gonna get me. It's calm, it's calm, it's calm. Woo! It would be cool if they implemented some Hitman-style features into the game, yeah. Am I excited for GTA 6? Extremely excited for GTA 6. That's one of the reasons I'm playing GTA Online again, is it got me back into playing GTA again.
Good news. Mr. Rubio's heading back.
Nah, they haven't hit me once. What the f... No, I'm moving mad, you know? Yeah, they didn't get me once! They didn't even get me once! That's crazy. There you go, easy peasy. Even at the airport, still got it done. You're going to strip club first. Yeah, I can only imagine how many people will be going to strip club first. I'll probably only go there for the missions and that's it. Alright, what did I get? Probably just under a mil, right? Yeah, just under a mil. Because I'll get the elite challenge, but I won't get... I'll just be just under it. A little bit slower because I had to go to the airport, but that's still pretty good. 13 minutes, 4 seconds is pretty good. Even then. Let's go. Ah! That was beautiful right there. What a great finish. That's what I'm talking about right there. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Got in, got out. Beautiful. Doesn't get better than that. Doesn't get better than that. Thank you, my guy. Thank you for the drink. Your father's still a dick, but that's fine. I tolerate you. That's not too bad. 30 minutes and 4 seconds. Going to the airport, cash, and the shitty tequila, but that's all right. We can take that. We take the W's on that one. We take the W's on that one. You're going to add me, but you're on PS5. It happens. It happens, unfortunately. We have a lot of people on here who are on Xbox or were on Xbox at one point in time. I'd say probably about half the regular viewers at one point were Xbox users, funny enough. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm only gonna go there for just the missions. Now, honestly, bro, like, I don't know, like, you know when the trailer, remember when the trailer came out and I reviewed the trailer and it was all about asses and stuff? I can't lie. Remember, like, anyone who was there watching me knew I didn't give a shit about the asses. I was too busy about everything else. Nah, it just ain't my thing. Besides, if I want to see an ass, I can just look at Rebecca. So it's you know, that's all I need to do. You know, I can literally just go in and look at hers. So it's calm.
Okay.
All right, ammunition. Yeah, the first one is to delete it with Patricia. Yeah, that was it. You collect it for Mini Madraza, and then he deletes it. Oh yeah, the Trevor mission. Yeah, I do. And to be fair, I don't mind like going to strip club for missions because I think it's cool that they have. I think that's very much a crime style environment is strip clubs, so it makes sense. But I can't lie, I highly doubt I'll be visiting for anything more than just that. Who's Rebecca? My girlfriend. What did you write here? What would you write that's so bad it got blocked by Automod, yeah? Now, actually, knowing me and Rebecca, we probably would go to the strip club together for a laugh. To be fair, that's probably what we'll do. We'll probably go together on either when I'm at hers or when we're online. I can see us going there as a laugh. So maybe we will go outside of the missions. Oh, don't run in the way, please. Thank you. You can't say you'll get blocked, will it? Let me have a look. I need to fix this chat so I can see it. Oh my god, AF. I wish I had looked at it now, for fuck's sake. Oh no! That's what you get for texting and driving, ladies and gents. Do not do it. It's stupid. Even in a game. Nah, AF, I ain't going there for no mills, bro. Well, this is actually pretty powerful, to be fair. What a beautiful vehicle. Look at that engine power. Alright, let me get this done and I'll see how much money I've got. Because I'm very close to the billion mark, the 1.3 billion mark. Oh my days, man. I think I've got... I'm gonna have to earn about 600,000, I think. How'd I get so rich? Honestly, bunker, nightclub, acid lab. You want to have... The way that my kind of idea on this game to make money has always been what I call the lazy approach to making money, the lazy grind, where you need to find stuff that makes money when you're not actually doing it. So bunker, nightclub, acid lab, things that you could just buy supplies and then leave it. It produces the supplies into product, and then you go and sell it at the end of the day or whatever. So you need to have those things running whilst you're playing the game. And then you can fill up whatever you know, when you've got the time to do stuff, you can do Cayo Perico or whatever you want to do to make more money. But you need to have something in the background making you money at the same time. Otherwise, it's just a waste of time. You know, if you're just doing Cayo Perico and you're not making any money from your businesses, you're only gonna make the Cayo Perico money. You need to have other stuff running at the same time. You have the bunker, yeah. Where's your bunker? Is it up in Pleo Bay or is it down somewhere else? You also remember me saying a bot coming into chat to Yap. No, one day I might actually do it. I might do it one day. I might make a fake Ryan bot that just yaps. I'll feed it all my streams and all my messages on Discord and have it just yap away in the chat. That'd be actually quite funny. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to do that. I might do that actually. That actually would be pretty funny. Because could you imagine you come into stream and it's just like, it'll be like RSG like bot underneath and it'll just be yapping away. I can't lie. I think people here would probably find that quite funny. If I do say so myself. Leo Bay, yeah, see, the bunker up there is not very good, so you want to ideally move the bunker if you can later on, once you've got money.
Sebastian, it's okay. It happens to a lot of boys.
I'm sorry, Miss Cornelius.
I'm sorry, Miss Cornelius.
Erectile dysfunction can start early, just when you depend on your penis the most. Like a romantic encounter with your 8th grade teacher.
I don't have a face.
That's why there's Mollis.
I'm faceless.
Mollis removes the anxiety that can often accompany your first special times. So you can have the confidence and stamina to make an impression that lasts.
Hey, Miss Cornelius, can I see you after class?
Wow, Sebastian. Looks like somebody's gonna earn an A.
Ask your pediatrician about Mollis, or order online from any number of disreputable Mexican pharmacists. Mollis is Vesuvius citrate and should be taken with alcohol. Mollis, prepare for the explosion.
100%, you should take it with alcohol. 100%. He's famous. Am I famous, yeah?
All right, it'll cost us, but I have plenty of friends with extra chemicals laying around.
I didn't realize they added it into the actual map. I didn't realize they actually changed the map to include this permanently. Either that or it's like glitched into the actual free roam. Well, that's awesome, actually. I wish Rockstar would change more stuff with the map. Huh. There's like a little airstrip now. Oh, that's great. Am I from the UK? I am indeed from the UK. I can't lie, yeah. I have considered doing camera work, but it probably won't be until GTA 6. I'll be real. If you want to, there might be a chance, but I've always said that if it happens, it'll be around GTA 6. It won't be beforehand. Have I said I might do a stream with a camera but have a bandana? I mean, I've thought about it. The problem is, of course, is nowadays you've got to be careful about, obviously, deep fakes and stuff, so that's something that you've got to take into account. Even with a low-quality camera, because I'm not going to, obviously, I would rather not use a high-quality camera. It makes it harder, but Yeah, I don't know. It would it makes sense to have something that would maybe obscure some parts of it, but even then AI can figure this shit out easy now, so it's not a big issue. I noticed it a few weeks ago, did I? I don't remember it being up there. Like, I remember it being in there, obviously in the missions, but I never noticed it being up there in free roam. At least I don't remember anyway. I guess it wasn't that important at the time. All right, have a good one, bro. Enjoy your night and all that. Although it'd be funny actually if I had a camera, it'd just be me staring at the screen like. I don't really have a lot of reactions to this game anymore because, what is it? I guess GTA. See, that's the thing. With GTA 6, it would make sense because there'd be a whole new bunch of reactions to react to. Whereas on 5, I'd just be sitting there like, yeah, cool. And then take a drink of my Dr. Pepper. White, bald, and wears glasses. What, Walter White? Is that what you're saying? It's Walter White, yeah? I pointed out to Rebecca, did I? I mean, I might have pointed out to Rebecca from when she did her missions, but I don't remember it being in free roam. I remember it, obviously they added it to the mission, but I don't remember it being in free roam. That's why I thought it hadn't been changed. Like how they don't, you know, like how the bunkers and stuff don't spawn in if you're doing races and stuff. They don't spawn in. Interesting. That's cool though. But yeah, maybe I'm Walter White, bro. You know what the funny thing is? I'm not actually bald at the moment either. I've got hair at the moment. I've been growing my hair out for the summer. I like growing my hair out for the summer a bit because I like to have, I like to wear my sunnies. So it's nice to have a bit of hair. Although I don't grow it as long as I used to. You know, back in the day, yeah, I used to grow it quite far out. Like, maybe, well, not crazy, but I used to grow it enough that I could, you know, brush it up and have like a nice, you know, kind of stay up a little bit, and I don't know, it was cool, it was nice, but I don't do that anymore. I keep it maybe about an inch, maybe an inch and a half in summer. That's about it. Alright, what am I doing again? I need to make more money. I need to make more money. Okay, 152 in the bank. Oh, I need to make 600 grand. Ugh. How much will be in my acid lab? I don't remember. Thoughts on Jesse escaping to Alaska? Happy for him. You know, good life. Get away from everything. Yeah, if I have a camera, it will be like, I will make sure that I probably will wear a hat or something all the time.
Still here, friend.
But we'll see. As I said, it won't be something until GTA 6, so keep your eyes out. Maybe it'll happen. It will. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Who knows? Depends how much I like GTA 6's online. If I hate it, then yeah, then screw the camera. Because then it'll just be me looking angry. I'll be like, Rockstar, like I did when Red Dead came out. Like the first month or so of playing Red Dead Online, I was so angry because it was so shit. I was like, fuck it, Rockstar. And then when they screwed up the updates and stuff, I was also angry. So depends how much. If I love GTA Online, maybe I will. Maybe I'll be like, yeah, why not? And then you know, it's better to be watching someone who's smiling than someone who's looking angry all the time. Fuck it, I'm gonna do Oscar Guzman, yeah? That should make me enough money. You cocksucker! Yeah, I feel bad for poor Jesse. I hope he has a nice life, but it wouldn't surprise me if he doesn't. You dive above the checkpoint and put me back in the ground instead of the air. On the ground? That's crazy, Caitlin. Bro, I need to hit this. I need to hit this number. I was expecting the Cayo Perico to be better than that. I was expecting to get at least 1.1. I didn't even get a mil. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do Oscar Guzman. Between Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, which one has the better ending in your opinion? I don't know, I like Better Call Saul's ending. I like how they ended up in, you know, the prison, and they kind of replicate the beginning where she's, you know, they stand there smoking with each other. I quite like that. Oh, you talking about the one you have to fly below the radar, Caitlin? Yeah, that one's not so bad once you get used to it as well. Bored, angry, British man, angry at Red Dead. I love how AF just focuses on me being bored when I shave my head, and I haven't shaved my head in over 3 months, and bro still he focuses on the fact that I have shaved my head in the past. Because yes, in winter I do shave my head. I know that sounds it sounds counterintuitive, right? But hear me out. In winter, I like to wear beanies, right? I like to wear hats and beanies and stuff like that. So it's nice to wear. It's nice to have a shaved head, because if you have your hair and it's winter and you're indoors and it's hot, it makes your head sweat and it's just not comfortable. You know, my family. Bro, the sound just went off again. What is that sound? Bro, you can't hear it because it doesn't have desktop audio, but there's like a sound that plays on my PC. It happened a couple of hours ago when I first started streaming, and it's just happened again. And it's like it's like a little jingle. It's like a little really loud jingle, and I have no idea what it is. What is that sound? I don't have anything open that it could be. It's not desktop. It's not the computer sounds, because the computer, that's completely muted. Bro, what is that? That's so weird. I don't like this. I don't like this sound. It's really disturbing. What is that? Why does it do that? I don't even know what's going on. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's really annoying me. Because it scares the shit out of me every time I hear it. It's like really loud. Oh yeah, it's Mollis 1.
No.
This is Yassine's favorite.
Is there something wrong with me? It's my weight, isn't it?
No, you're great. Just the way you are.
Erectile dysfunction is more common than you think, especially due to the fatigue and alcohol abuse that often accompanies taking home a large, needy girl from the bar late at night. That's why there's
Yeah,
Mollis.
I brought them back.
Don't let your penis let
And I'm
you
adding
down.
more. I've been
Mollis
really cracking on with my
overrides
stream in the
dignity and
background.
disgust that often result
Oh yeah,
from a
AF didn't
sexual
really watch the
encounter
stream
with
when this was a
desperate
thing, did he?
girl. So you can have the confidence and stamina
Oh my
to
God,
make
AF
an
missed out on
impression
that lore.
lasts.
Wow, that was incredible.
Can I see you tomorrow?
Yeah, listen, could you use the back door so my friends don't see you?
Ask your bartender about Mollis, or order online from any number of disreputable Mexican pharmacists. Mollis is Vesuvius citrate and should be taken with alcohol. Mollis, respect be damned.
All right. Our first hit.
No, it's crazy that AF missed out on all that lore because he didn't like watch during that period of time when we had the sound bites.
What you want? Some wheels?
Anyone who was there when we used to stream like that time period will know.
You idiot!
Listen, I know
Is Thunderbolt still the last thing you saw at the cinema? Yes, we haven't been back since.
I'm easy
That's nothing to do with Thunderbolts, it's just that we haven't had time.
Got your GPS locked and comms clear. We'll keep it muy bueno. Huh? You're the boss.
I'm gonna make a big list of them for so people can like see them. I'll make like a guide on Discord, and I'll probably also post it somewhere in the what's it called, bio or whatever, so people can see it without having to be on Discord. I don't want to make it so it's like, oh, you have to have Discord to see it, you know. It's just, it'll be easy to put them there. And I'll probably also make some commands that you can see like a list of them. But they're all there. All the ones that were there before are there, so...
Yes. Okay, stand by. The plane should start to drop.
You know.
Remember, we only got until it leaves the airspace, so move fast.
Hi, I'm Jock Cranley, former Vinewood stuntman, actor, and now highly qualified candidate for governor. I hate immigrants, gays, the crippled. God, I really hate the crippled. I can't stand unions, cops, old ladies. The thing is, at least you know I'm a dick. Most people fall in love with a politician, and as soon as they are elected, they say, wow, this guy's an asshole. With me, you know from the beginning, I want to be your asshole. I used to be a stuntman and TV actor. I cannot understand policy at all. I need to reduce things to a really basic level. I'm perfect for higher office. Listen, the state of San Andreas is in big trouble. We've cared about people for far too long. I'm not extending a helping hand. I'm giving you all the finger. I will throttle the deficit just like I used to throttle bad guys.
I fucking love Jock Cranley, bro.
Jock Cranley.
This message paid for by Jock Cranley.
Rockstar's gonna have to crank some madnesses out for the modern day GTA game. I'm not gonna lie, they're gonna have to crank out some madnesses to keep up with the world, but like, why does the Jock Cranley advert sound like a real advert that would be a thing now? That's so fucked up. Like, it legit sounds like something you hear today.
Take the train, buddy. You think I want to be in a car with a peasant? Come on.
The other one is Sue Murray. I think it's Suemurray, I think, or it might just be RRY. I'm not sure. Sue Murray or Sue Murray. I'm not 100% sure. It might be with the without the A then. Unless if I named it something else, but I'm pretty sure I named it Sue Murray. Or maybe it's Sue Murray 1. I'm not actually sure, you know.
Hi, I'm Sue Murray, and I want to be your next governor. I know how to lead from the front. I used to be a school teacher. I know what's best for San Andreas.
Wait, maybe she was Miss Cornelius once before she got married.
Homework or studying like they should. You're not living up to your full potential. I know how to use third-grade academic terms and talk down to a room of hyperactive, immature morons to get what I want. I can get things done. I'll make sure the 1% looks after the rest of us like they should. That you get what you deserve from people that work hard. Vote for me for governor.
I fucking love these sound bites, man. They're so funny. Rockstar, honestly, you can't beat Rockstar, man. They're so fucking funny. Oh, I fucking love it, man. I think it's OG Rap, Dean. I think it's OG Rap, not OG Loke. I might have to turn it down. I actually don't know how loud it is. That's quite loud. Let me turn that down. I hadn't modified it yet. Yeah, that's fine. I hadn't modified that one yet. I had to put a compressor on the audio as well, so it shouldn't get too loud. It should never get too loud. It will like compress the fuck out of it if it gets like beyond like hearing. Because I have a compressor on all my audio, not just the mic. I have it on the capture card and I have it on. Because obviously, you know, the last thing we want is like a game that gets really loud all of a sudden and shock people. So, well, that was still loud, but fuck it out. It's fine.
It's your man OG Loke in the place. You know
Oh, the thing's broken. Oh, gee.
Hey, it was dope, baby. It's dope, baby. It's dope. It's dope. No, dope, no, dope. I'm the man in the place. Punch you in the face. A gun in my waist. It's dope, baby. Hey, yo, it's dope, dope. It's dope, no, dope. It's dope. It's dope, no, dope, no. And let me see you throw your hands in the air. And wave them like you just don't care. Let me, you say no, it's a man. No, it's a man.
It's like, what am I here?
Hey, it was you, baby. I say it was dope, it's a man. Dope, it's a man. And Bill, baby.
No, someone said that, you know, that OG Loke is like better than Monday Rap.
I want to drop that shit for your brother. Hey yo, it was so, baby. Hey, it was so, baby. Hey, it was so, baby. Say
OG. Say OG. Say OG.
Say OG. Yeah, baby.
Why is your Jock Cranley 1 and 2? Because there's 2 different Jock Cranley adverts. So if you want the first one, you can put 1. If you want the second one, you put the second. 2. Yeah, my character's vibing to it.
Let's get this thing started.
Alright, turn it down a little bit because that was a bit too loud last time. Oh, congratulations, Caitlin, on becoming a wheelman. But yeah, I'm still playing around with a lot of the sound effects, and I'm going to be adding, like, you know, responses from Gazapot to say how many times, you know, it's been played and stuff, so... It feels good to actually be putting stuff and effort into the stream again. I think someone made some AI versions of OG Lope songs, and it's actually pretty funny. Bro, what the fuck is this sound that keeps playing? It's scaring the shit out of me. I wish you guys could hear it.
Why
It's
tithe
scary as shit.
10% of your income to invisible people? It's just not logical. If you elect me, Jock Cranley, as your governor, I'll make sure your money doesn't go to things like water or health care for people that don't deserve it. During my time at the top of the box office, I sunk as low as a man can sink. Drugs, multiple women,
It's a
real
good
sense
thing
of
Brassy never heard
entitlement. So
these.
I know how to manipulate our economy. I was a real action hero, and using those skills, I can tackle any municipal budget. Listen, I've base jumped off skyscrapers. Trust me, I understand the intricacies of city planning. My
Agreed.
opponent, Sue Murray, is a know-it-all
Anyone jumps
shrew
off
who
the,
actually thinks helping people is the best way to help
skyscraper is
people.
pretty good as a
Vote for
politician.
me, Jock Cranley, and help yourselves.
This message paid for
Or
by Jock Cranley for governor.
Such an American thing, that. OG Loke in the... Yeah, he's in the HD universe, and so is, Oh, so is another character, from... San Andreas. I can't remember. Mad Dog, that's it. He's also in the HD universe, too. It's pretty cool. Hey, Mr. JB, what are you saying, bro? I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Can you unhear this? No, you can't.
Space of theirs. No record. Looks like they like it.
There's also one called Mike Graves 1, I think. Mike Graves 1, or it might just be Mike Graves, but I'm pretty sure it's Mike Graves 1. I think there's 2 of them. And that's one of the politicians from GTA 4. You make his ringtone. Jock Cranley for governor.
Plus, the more we get, the more we sell when this is over.
Meet John Hunter. As a state senator, he voted to close down all schools in Liberty City and give the money saved directly to drug addicts. John Hunter wants to be your governor, but he hates our troops so much, he wants them to cut and run and come home cowards. John Hunter has lost an erection more than once and disappointed his wife much in the same way he'll disappoint you. And he definitely has hair plugs and lifts. Call John Hunter. Tell him that comb-over's not fooling anyone. Short-ass bald bastard. Just like your policies. Thin on top and short of ideas. Paid for by Michael Graves for governor.
I love how he just starts insulting them. Like, he doesn't even try to be like, oh, I'm better than the other person. He's just like, you short prick. Like, you fucking... You bald short prick. Like, what a savage, man. Why is he so angry about this other dog? I'm fucking crying, man. How can you sleep after this? I know, right? How could you? I think there's a second one too if anyone wants to play that. Oh yeah,
comes
John
Michael
Hunter.
Graves with more of his negative attack ads. But let's stick to the facts.
I love
and
the
move
sound
past
of this
these
one.
pathetic politics of division and swift voting. Fact, Michael Graves spent taxpayer money on a vacation home in the Philippines where young boys speak in lisps and don't wear pants. Michael Graves says he
Graves a bit
supports
dirty, I can't
family
lie. Oh wow,
values,
they just crashed
but his
into each
wife
other.
is a harlot and has aborted 5 children. Maybe Michael Graves has forgotten the tragic events a few years ago, but we haven't. He wants to end the war on terror and make America and your children vulnerable to terrorists, much like those little boys are vulnerable to him. You have a choice come election day. Choose freedom for your state. Vote John Hunter for governor. The future depends on you making the right decision.
Yeah, I agree. John Hunter sounds like a great one. You never heard anything about Jock Cranny and San Andreas? Jock Cranny's a GTA 5, he's an HD Universe San Andreas politician. I don't know if there's any political ads in San Andreas. I can't remember. I haven't made individual ones yet, but all the adverts are also on there. So if you want to do like any random GTA 4 or GTA 5 advert, you can just do, I think it's just GTA 4 advert or GTA 5 advert, like with the V or the VR, you know, the IV, GTA IV advert, and then GTA V advert. I think those are also on there. It has. I haven't done all individual ones yet, but I will eventually do it. I think it was that. Was it just GTA? It might have just been. It might have just been exclamation mark GTA V. I'm not sure. Something like that. Let me have a look. Let me have a look quickly. It is. Oh, it's with an S on the end. Sorry, it is what you typed. It's just with an S on the end. Like it's plural. So yeah, do it again, but with an S on the end of it. So like GTA 4 adverts or GTA 5 adverts. There we go.
A proud American all the way. Life is just a merciful blur when you pop a pisswasser.
Well, grab that.
Pisswasser, this is beer. Drive drunk off of beer. I love drinking all day long. I meet my girlfriend while I sing this song. Yeah, nice. Pisswasser, cheap German lager for export only.
I appreciate the Germans were exporting it only to America and nowhere else. They weren't drinking it. AF is like having a meltdown. He can't handle it.
Convenience like never before. Soon, you'll always be within 50 feet of a Fleesa Bank ATM. We won't stop until we're on every corner in Los Santos, Liberty City, and every other major metropolitan area. But why stop there? We're putting Fleesa ATMs everywhere. The dentist office, family planning clinics, adult novelty shops, funeral homes, and children's wards. Call today and we'll even put an ATM in your bedroom to spice things up. Stop by Fleesa Bank and learn more about our range of services that weren't possible until we lobbied for deregulation. Fleesa, credit cards, banking, brokerage. It's time to start paying for everything.
Bro, it's bare boring. AF doesn't like anything. He only likes to sit in silence. This is real music. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. I just love how angry he is about it. He doesn't want to hear them.
Okay, that's a wrap, huh? I'll get to work.
How can you not want to hear the adverts, AF? Oh yeah, there's quite hefty cooldowns on them, aren't there? I don't know why it's such a hefty cooldown on that one. 15-minute cooldown on that, but why is there a 50-minute cooldown on that? But oh yeah, now I remember why there's a 15-minute cooldown. AF, what about this one, bro? Would you like to listen to this one?
Hey, so with these moguls, we'll appear as friendly aircraft whatever our system.
It's time for chicken. Cock-a-doodle-doo, it's time for a feast. Eat a 90-piece bucket, you can tell. He's been to Clucking Bell. The chicken is a bird with a tiny brain. So we assume he doesn't feel any pain. We shrink their heads and we breed them fast. 6 wings, 40 breasts, and then they're gassed. Cock-a-doodle-doo, we're psychotic crazies. Cock-a-doodle-doo, factory farming's insane. We denied it all before a stock price fell. Come down to Clucking Bell.
Clucking Bell! If you enjoy it, the chicken didn't die in vain.
Yeah, it might be K-Rose or KDSD, yeah. It might be one of the two. It sounds about right. I love how fucking AF is like, what the actual fuck? I love it. AF, do you turn off your adverts on GTA then? Do you like turn off the music? He must do, surely, if he's like not hearing it.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, we're a huge corporation. Cock-a-doodle-doo, and we can't be stopped. All you protesters can go to hell. It's time for Clucking Bell. From the factory farmer to your plate, the chicken's life is a sorry state. They're pumped full of chemicals, what the hell?
They even make my breath swell.
Filled full of hormones so they get fat. At least we no longer slip in a rat. I love chicken with a shitty smell, and that's why I love Clucking Bell.
Clucking Bell! Suffering never tasted so good!
We should do a music VC and random spread those throughout to annoy AF. No, AF would probably lose his mind. But what the fuck is this?
No sweat. When you arrive, check inside for the console.
No, I'm glad I brought back the old sounds. You know, it's been in the process. It's been worked on, and I finally got around to it. You know, I get around to everything eventually. It's just it might take a while, but yeah, it's finally back. So an old part of the stream, a core part of the stream back in the day is back. Can you believe it? 2025. 2025 is the year of opportunity. Alright, now imagine what's going to happen when GTA 6 comes out, and imagine what's going to happen when the PC version comes out and I can extract all the audio in that and make some more sound bites. The problem is because it's only available on console, I won't be able to get anything straight away. I'll have to wait until when... I guess I could record them manually on the radio, but it's a bit of a pain. I can probably do that and then replace them, because these are the core files straight from GTA 5 and 4. Like, they're straight built in, so... Yeah, if I was going to do on GTA 6, I'd have to record them. Little party!
Fine. Have fun, dickhead.
I love how you can hear the car driving off. Have a little party!
Okay, Madrazo's man. He said get up close and maintain a line of sight with the server. That's all you gotta do. Huh? The drone will send whatever it picks up back to me. That's some slick future shit. That's it.
I don't think AF likes the sound bites, you know? I don't know why he doesn't.
What is DNA?
How old is the Earth?
What's holding me back?
Are we all from the same tree?
Why is science so confusing?
How many women can I lie with?
Can I pay money and have all of life's answers?
Yes.
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 We speak 160 languages on 6 continents, including Antarctica.
Kiflam.
We are the Epsilon program.
Shit. Maybe we, leave it alone and try again in a minute.
He's losing it. I love it. I absolutely love it, honestly. He really did miss all those in the stream then, didn't he? Because like that was a big part of 2021, I think, was when I started using the sound bites. Was end of 2020, early 2021. So AF must have missed a lot of that time period. That's crazy, bro. Imagine missing such an important part of the stream. Imagine not being in the stream in 2021. Could not be me. For obvious reasons.
Why aren't I more successful?
What's limiting my true potential?
Why aren't I more pretty?
How do I get more powerful tools?
Am I a descendant of Kraft?
Why are women made from sand?
Why have so many famous people sorted everything out?
How much does wisdom cost?
What is the Epsilon program?
Kiflam.
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 We speak 160 languages on 6 continents. We are the Epsilon program.
We are the Epsilon program. You remember it, you believe you pray. You probably did, to be fair. That would have been around the same time, yeah. It would have been, yeah, because that would have been around the time that you were watching. End of 2021 was when I did the trilogy as well. Yeah, end of 2021 was when I did the trilogy games, and that's when I remember I turned it off, I think, in 23. Because no one was reusing them, but also because it was causing issues with, you know, if they did get used, it was causing issues with some recordings and stuff. So I'm pretty sure I turned them off at that time, but yeah, they're back and they're staying now. I've got them exactly how I want them, and I want to. As I said, we're going to keep adding more. We're going to expand it. I'm going to go back and add all the old ones from Vice City and all that as well. GTA San Andreas. I'm starting with 5 and 4. I've already got all the 5 adverts and 4 adverts. I just need to like modify them so that they all have individual commands, if you know, as well as the random command. And then yeah, that'll be good. Oh, hello.
Sebastian, it's okay. It happens to a lot of boys.
I'm sorry, Miss Cornelius.
We'll try after class tomorrow.
Erectile dysfunction can start early, just when you depend on your penis the most. Like
It sucks,
a romantic
you know?
encounter with your
It
8th
really
grade
sucks
teacher.
when you're in your
That's
school
why
and you
there's
have erectile
Mollis.
dysfunction.
Mollis removes the anxiety that can often accompany your first special times.
I completely
So you can
understand
have
with
the
Sebastian,
confidence
you know, I
and
can
stamina to
empathize
make
with
an
him.
impression
Well, maybe
that
not,
lasts.
but you know,
Miss Cornelius,
I can
can I,
appreciate
see
that he's
after
going
class?
through something.
Wow, Sebastian. Looks like somebody's gonna earn an A.
Ask your pediatrician about Mollis, or order online from any number of disreputable Mexican pharmacists. Mollis is Vesuvius citrate and should be taken with alcohol. Mollis,
It's
prepare for the
Viagra,
explosion.
Peyton. It's basically just Viagra, so it gets him hard. That's the way to, yeah, it gets him hard. You wish you were Sebastian. Who wouldn't want to be Sebastian other than AF, maybe? AF doesn't appreciate Sebastian because he doesn't want to be Sebastian. He doesn't understand. AF will never understand what it's like to be Sebastian.
I don't mind being in the water, you know? But like, not all the time. Hot tubs, yes. Ocean, man, hard pass.
But yeah, once I've got the rest of them, I'll put them in. Like I said, I will make a big list so everyone can see what they need, and I'll make some commands and stuff so that people can like get like a list of them, as well. Is there a Mollis 3? No, there's sadly not. Mollis 1 is from GTA 4. Mollis 2 is from GTA 5. Sadly, there's no Mollis 3 yet. I'm assuming GTA 6 will be where Mollis 3 is. You're not mad or disappointed, you're just disgusted. No, that's so sad, AF. How can you not love the Mollis and all the other adverts, bro? Come on.
Meet John Hunter. As a state senator, he voted to close down all schools in Liberty City and give the money saved directly to drug addicts. John Hunter wants to be your governor, but he hates our troops so much, he wants them to cut and run and come home cowards. John Hunter has lost an erection more than once and disappointed his wife much in the same way he'll disappoint
John
you.
Hunter needs some Mollis.
Definitely has air plugs and lifts. Call John Hunter. Tell him that comb-over's not fooling anyone, you short-ass bald bastard. It's just like your policies. Thin on top and short of ideas. Paid for by Michael Graves for governor.
Paid for by Michael Graves for governor. The sad thing is that the real world politics has become like the GTA politics. That's why GTA 6 is gonna be interesting. Are they gonna be? How are they gonna adapt to the modern day world? Very interesting. I'm gonna be watching Rockstar very carefully, see what he does. Well, not he does, but they do.
You may value your privacy, but John Hunter doesn't. He wants to install a camera in your bedroom, so every time you jerk off, you have to pay $5. John Hunter voted to lower the marriage age down to 13.
Crazy.
He wants to put your family at risk by outlawing 60 caliber full auto assault rifles and domestically owned landmines. Call John Hunter. Tell him it's time to stop with the politics and the negative campaign ads. Tell him you're going to vote for Michael Graves for governor. Then call him a fat, bald prick and hang up the phone. Paid for by Michael Graves for
I love
governor.
how much he calls him a fat bald prick, like this poor Don. Okay, he's overweight, he gets called fat. Okay, he's bald, he gets, you know, he might have some hair loss. He gets called a fat bald prick. It's so savage, man. It's so savage. Why is he so hateful towards John Hunter? What's John Hunter ever done to him? Alright, AF, no worries, bro. Have a good night, yeah? Have a good sleep.
Drop the target! Oh, shit, they got hit! Heads up, they're on your ass.
Okay. Is there a John Hunter 2? I can't remember if there's a John Hunter 2 or not. I don't think there's a John Hunter 2. Maybe there is.
Like, bro, watching you move around my GPS, I was
Maybe I just haven't added it yet. If there is. You're gonna go marinate your brain in bleach. I love how much AF hates these sound bites. Honestly glorious. I might have to add some of the Discord sound bites to the stream as well. Ah, yes. I might have to do that. There's some really funny ones on the Discord. Piss was a what? Is that the one? No, I don't think there was a. I don't think I made any Piss was a one specifically yet, Dean. Then they're just random at the moment. Actually, no, there is one. Yeah, there is one. Sorry, you were right. It's just Piss was a. It's Piss was a V. I need to make the I need to change it so it's more like consistent with There is a John Hunter 2 as well. I don't know if it works at the moment. I'll be real.
Michael Graves is at it again. He voted to raise taxes to pay for free condoms in schools. He's against abstinence and pro underage sex. In 1968, John Hunter didn't go to Vietnam when his country needed him. But now, John Hunter sure likes to go to Vietnam and Cambodia on single men bachelor trips. He campaigned against repealing the amendments to our Constitution that prevent the president from tracking terrorists. Michael Graves changes his mind more often than he changes his underwear, which is strange for a man rumored to be incontinent. Tell Michael Graves to get his hand out of your pocket and off your children's ass. Vote John Hunter for governor.
So hey, we swoop in there and take their fleas assets.
There we go.
In the morning,
drop a big old log out here. You ain't got time for nothing fruity like a jog. Marry a fat bitch and die working like a dog. Cowboys in the heartland, bankers in the city. We love cars, guns, and big old plastic titties. Let's grab a case with Pisswasser and drink for the USA. Woo! Hey neighbors, I'm sorry we're partying real butch. You ought to speak English if you like it here so much. Not Spanish or Chinese or British. Yeah, or fucking Dutch. Fuck the Dutch. I say,
Poor Dutch, man.
We're gonna keep them illegals out. Guns and Pisswasser. Yeah, that's what a party's all about. Drunk, puking face down. Billy and a Bobby, about every kid in town. Drinking Pisswasser, fighting, getting real shit-faced tonight.
What amazing advert.
I'm a patriotic American. That's my national right. Pisswasser, German fighting lager for export only.
The Germans are just... I love how the Germans are making shit beer or shit lager for the Americans, and then they make it sound really patriotic, and it works. Oh, I love Rockstar so much, man. It's the stuff like that that just makes the game so fucking good. AF is getting so frustrated by adverts, he's trying to take it out on Kalen. He's like, Kalen, you need to slow down or else. It's like, bro, he's so frustrated. Amazing driving. I don't get it, dude. I don't know. I think it's funny too. But bro he's like takes it personally. Maybe Moody used to play them over and over again, torture him. Never know. I mean, that worked. I'm not gonna lie. That did work. That did work.
I'm thinking the weaponry on that vehicle could be dead. Small when we face down the Titan. You see the locations I feel? That's the jammers. Optimal impact now.
Ah, fuck it. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way, because that's obviously not going to work very much longer. Oh, he's sniping me, is he? Oh, not sniping me, but... Hello, I see you. Not anymore. I don't see you anymore. But yeah, Ken, I wouldn't worry about it. AF is just in a mood because he's not happy. So I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't pay attention to him. AF just hates for fun, pretty much. Professional hater.
This is my kill!
F just likes to hate everyone and everything for fun.
Hi, I'm Jock Cranley, former Vinewood stuntman, actor, and now highly qualified candidate for governor. I hate immigrants, gays, the crippled. God, I really hate the crippled.
Jock Cranley's
I
also
can't
a
stand
professional
unions,
hater.
cops, old ladies. The thing is, at least you know I'm a dick. Most people fall in love with a politician, and
We
as
put
soon as they
together
are
a bunch of
elected,
2000s
they say,
commercials.
wow,
Sounds
this
good.
guy's an asshole. With me, you know from the beginning, I want to be your
Why not?
asshole. I
Be
used to be a
fun.
stuntman and TV actor. I cannot understand policy at all. I need to reduce things to a really basic level. I'm perfect for higher office. Listen, the state of San Andreas is in big trouble. We've cared about people for far too long. I'm not extending a helping hand. I'm giving you all the finger. I will throttle the deficit just like I used to throttle bad guys. Vote for me, Jock Cranley.
This message paid for by Jock Cranley for governor.
Jock Cranley for governor.
Okay, jammers are primed. Now for my favorite part. Hit the test site as hard as you can.
What if Jock Cranley became governor then?
The more damage you cause, the sooner they'll go for backup.
And we'll use snacks. Oh yeah, I forgot to do my trick of putting down grenades. Thankfully the railgun means it's not an issue. Oh, I actually got the pilot again, yeah? Calm. It's always nice when you get the pilot, you know? It makes you feel... It's such a satisfying kill, you know? No, get up. Hello, I see you. Yeah, some of them are real bullet spongy. I'm taking this with me, why not? I don't need it, but I want it.
Is there something wrong with me? It's my weight, isn't it?
No, you're great. Just the way you are.
Erect Erectile dysfunction is more common than you think, especially due to the fatigue and alcohol abuse that often accompanies taking home a large, needy girl from the bar late at night. That's why there's
I hope they keep the
Mollis.
jingle
Don't let
in
your
Wallace
penis
3.
let you down. Mollis overrides the dignity and disgust that often result from a
Mollis?
sexual encounter with a desperate girl. So you can have the confidence and stamina to make an impression that lasts.
Wow, that was incredible. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, listen, could you use the back door so my friends don't see you?
Asshole!
Ask your bartender about Mollis, or order online from any number of disreputable Mexican pharmacists. Mollis is Vesuvius citrate and should be taken with alcohol. Mollis, respect be damned.
Exactly. Respect be damn, yeah. Take care of alcohol and fuck respect. Oh, good teachings from Rockstar, huh? Oh, God. Alright, we're very close to 1.3 bill, ladies and gents. I think we've got one more mission and then we've got the finale, and that's it. I'm actually going to hit it. That's going to happen. 0.3 billion. Nuts. Whew. Yeah, get it from a Mexican pharmacist, you know? Rockstar are honestly professionals at what they do. I don't think anyone can beat Rockstar when it comes to, you know, making these things. This is the thing, like, when you play other games like Watch Dogs, you play Saints Row, they just don't capture that. Saints Row has some decent, like, jokes, especially in the older ones, but no one captures it like Rockstar does. They make it seem like it's a real world. You know, they do it in a way that it takes the piss. It's jokey, but at the same time, it feels like something that you could experience in the world, especially nowadays with how America's gone. A lot of that stuff is stuff that you could actually expect to hear in America now. So it's really... No one does it like Rockstar, you know? No one does it like Rockstar. That's why I keep coming back to GTA. No one else does it like them. The thing is yeah, like real world, I mean, in the US, I have seen examples of that style of advertising. Who the fuck is this? I have seen loads of examples of that, but yeah, this is a next level now. My guy, please. You're a high level, but I don't want you here. Sorry. Please leave. This is also why I don't think that Rockstar should make a non-American GTA. Like, some people say, oh, they should do a GTA elsewhere. I don't think they could really capture it the same way.
Prep. Hop in, let's go. I'll explain on the way.
Like, if they went and did it in the UK, yeah, you know, they could do some good stuff, but I just don't think it'd be the same. It just wouldn't hit the same way.
They'll be standing by today.
Especially if it's in a country where English isn't the first language as well, that's also going to cause issues, especially for people who are playing the games. I don't think people will get the inside jokes of you know, somewhere like France or Germany the same way. I mean, GTA London is also a very different era of GTA. You know, it's fun, but it's also a very different era. And I don't know if that would translate very well into the HD era. I don't think as many Americans would understand the subtleties as you know, British humor. British humor is very different from American humor as well. Like, this is one of the reasons why GTA has always been funny, is it's always been a British person's take on America, you know? Like, that's, I mean, literally, it was created by people up in Scotland. So British folk, or Scottish if some people prefer to call them Scottish, but I call them British because they are. And a bunch of British folk taking the piss out of America. You know, it's perfect. It's perfect. But Americans can recognize the American aspects, but I don't think they would really pick up on the British stuff if they did another GTA London. They wouldn't. I don't think they would pick up on it as well.
And run, you know? Tranquilo. Huh.
I mean, the adverts would also be very different. They're like political adverts. We don't really have political adverts here. We just have party announcements on the BBC and the ITV whenever there's an election coming up, and that's pretty much it. And they're nothing like that. They're nothing like the American style.
My guys have arranged for some vehicles you can use, but, you know, gotta remember, only the heavy lift chopper will be able to collect the equipment.
You quite like British humor? Yeah, British humor's pretty good. I don't think many Americans would understand it, or at least not appreciate it the same way. At least with GTA, they can understand that there's a lot of kind of British humor in the humor that they designed for GTA. But like for Americans, they don't have to break it down. They can just understand what it is at a surface level. They don't have to really think about it. But then if they went into a game like GTA London, they would probably be stuck figuring a lot of that out. I don't think a lot of them would understand it.
See them barges? Cargo's got a convoy. Makes sense. You know, this could work.
So I really don't want them to ever do a GTA outside of America at this point. Not a mainline GTA anyway. If they do a spin-off, maybe. I don't want them to do a mainline.
Gives you some time to get the cargo out of there, but man, after that, who knows who's gonna turn up and try to stop you. This is not a drill. This is not a drill.
Fucking land here. Come on, pick it up. There we go.
They got any good cargo? Armor, weapons.
You have to do an American making fun of British humor instead. But that's the thing. American humor is very basic. It's not very in depth. It's very. I don't know. It's very obnoxious and in your face. American humor. That's why they have to put laugh tracks and everything. It's like, oh, you know, haha, it's so funny, haha. I need to be told when to laugh, haha, haha, haha. You know, it's stupid. Like it's fine, and don't get me wrong, I do enjoy a lot of American humor, but it's just, it's very different. It depends what I want. Like, for example, The Office, you know, I like the American Office more than I like the British Office, but it's a very different thing, you know? The British Office scratches a different itch.
Take care of anything you bring them. And yes, say hello to the fire.
But when Americans watch the British Office, they don't really get it.
All right, got the ammunition.
Because it just isn't. No, I'm trying to land on that. I don't need to. It just doesn't. It doesn't really. It doesn't really hit the same for them. It's like, you know, like for example, also the In-Betweeners. You know, British people. You know, a lot of British people grew up watching the In-Betweeners and absolutely love the In-Betweeners. It's great, right? But then the Americans don't really understand it because they didn't grow up in primary school. Like. British people can kind of understand the Americanisms because America is so big on TV. Everything is so American, movies, everything like that. So a lot of British people can understand like grade school and different things like that, and I can understand like the kind of stuff that happens in it. But I don't think Americans would really appreciate what it's like growing up in a British like primary school, secondary school. You know, I just don't see it working out that way. I just can't see Americans like watching that and be like, oh, you know, I get it, you know, like the In-Betweeners. That's why when they made the American In-Betweeners, it was absolute shit. You know, they had to really dumb it down, and it was like, well, this sucks. But the British In-Betweeners is fantastic. You're getting good at doing Cayo Perico quickly now. 10 minutes again, very good, Dean. Yeah, you're getting good at it. Are you just doing the method I do, where you just run through it? You know, you just run by them all. I do like the Big Bang Theory, but again, it's not like riveting TV. I like to have it on in the background when I'm doing something else, because it's just a simple, it is, again, it's like what I mean with American humor. It's very much just a very you know, it's very obvious, very blatant, and it's very, you know, it's good for just background noise, you know, when you just want to do something else and you don't want to pay attention. I will say that about Big Bang Theory. Yeah, it's a good method, isn't it, Dean? Like, ever since I realized you could just run by them all, I've just been doing it every time, and it's perfect. It's fucking amazing. Once you realize that, once you realize you can just run by them, it's so easy. Yeah, so I don't know. I just think I'm glad that they'll keep doing games in America. The only time I think they might stop that is if something bad happens in America that might change the way that we look at America. I'm not going to say what, but I'm sure people can probably figure it out. Only then might they stop doing American games, but until then, I prefer them doing it in America because I think it's just a much better. I think there are a bunch of Scottish dudes do a really good job at it, and they've done a really good job at it for years, so why not? Also, I think that if you had a GTA London, for example, I could see the Scottish dudes. It depends what the mod ones. I think the old ones, the ones that used to be there when Rockstar was younger, were still quite pro-British. But I don't know about the new ones. I don't know if they might like Britain or not. They might not like England, so they might just take the piss out of England in a way, like really harshly, which could also be funny, to be fair. But I don't know. We'll see. I mean, every time they put an English Don in the games, they're always like the most fucking stereotypical, obnoxious English Don. So maybe they don't like them.
I should invest in some new storage.
Maybe they really don't like I don't know. Friends had charismatic actors, they did, to be fair.
Don't wanna take the full force of Everhart to the face, huh? Man, I don't blame you.
Now with TV, it's very much just what I feel like watching at the time. So sometimes I want to have the British subtleties, and I don't know. I think that British humor can be quite fun, but I don't really want to watch British humor all the time. Like I said with The Office, a lot of times I prefer watching the American one, but sometimes I'm in the mood for the British one. But most of the time I'm in the mood for the American one. Oh, you bastard! You didn't have to hit me. Oh, fuck me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're in a sticky one. Last time I did this, they did not shoot me like that. Oh my god. Last time I did this, they were much kinder than that. And I can't change outfit, can I? Fuck. If I had my other gear on, I'd be able to swim.
Okay, firing on target.
I'm gonna have to just swim underwater. They won't follow me that far, I don't think, so. I could use a rebreather, to be fair. I don't like using the rebreather, but I could use the rebreather.
Contact here. Fuck me.
I don't even use it.
You bag of shit.
Is it masks? I think it's masks, right? Fuck! Ah, what a dick. What a dick. My character's not impressed. Never had that. Last time I did this on my own, they did not shoot me down like that. So that's really interesting that they've decided to get really accurate all of a sudden. Because last time I did it, I did it perfectly. No issues. How very annoying. I've got the ammunition at least. That's nice.
All right, got the ammunition. Now, you can text me and call it here, or you can get more equipment. Totally up to you, my friend. You think
now we got to get the mogul and the heavy armor at least. The weapons not so much. Friends is honestly, I do like Friends a lot, Like if it's on TV, I'll watch it, but it's not really on TV. I wouldn't go on my way to watch it, Like I wouldn't go and subscribe to Netflix or whatever, people did to get it, but I would definitely watch it if it was on TV. Which is one of the things I do like about live TV, is that you could just kind of, you can just have it running in the background and you don't have to really think about it too much. Whereas when you do like streaming stuff, you really think about what you're gonna watch, and I feel that puts you off a lot of stuff. Like if you have a choice of all these things, of course you're gonna, you're gonna pick something you really want to watch. But one thing I do like about live TV, and it's one thing I do miss about live TV, is yes, just being on in the background, and you can just, a random episode, and you can just kind of watch it. I don't like how TV is these days, where it's all designed to be, 8 episodes. It's meant to be watched like a film almost. You just binge it and finish it. I don't really like that. It's one of the things Disney fucked up on when they made their all their Marvel shows. They make them just like mini movies, whereas they're not really like TV shows. They're just like mini movies. So I'm glad that Disney's moving away from that now. And I'm hopeful that we'll see TV kind of go back towards the old days, where it was like 22 episodes a season, and yeah, I don't know. I think that was way better back then. That's one of the reasons I'm kind of glad they didn't do another Stargate, because I was always worried about that. If they did another Stargate under Amazon, they probably would make it like an 8-episode season with like a specific story that gets completed at the end of it. And I just don't think that would be very good. And part of the fun of Stargate was always just having it on different Monster of the Week style show. Different story, different adventure every week. I love that. Maybe a little story kind of throughout the season that kind of comes together at the end of the season, kind of thing. That's about it. But not like a whole season full of story. Like one season just designed for that one story. I never liked that. Oh, what the fuck, bro? This big bitch. Gavin Stacey is pretty good. The one thing I can actually like James Corden on is Gavin Stacey. We have enough time to get it. Fuck it. I don't need it, but fuck it, why not? It'll make the finale easier, so.
Armor, huh? Don't wanna take the full force of Everhart to the face, huh? Man, I don't blame you.
It's why you like doing, why you like the Buffy the Vampire Slayer. They're doing a reboot. Oh yeah, they do it like all the modern day TV show style. Oh, lovely. Ah, see, it's fine. I love how they have him fly around the city at dawn, but I love how they slow him down, like way slower than the plane actually would fly, to make it look like it's actually far away.
Yeah, this is pretty insane.
He's actually pretty close at the moment, you know? Oh shit, you see he's just like turned towards me? Oh my god, he turned towards me. Nah, that is diabolical right there. Nah, I did not like the way he turned towards me as soon as that happened. Bro was ready. He was ready to fuck me up.
Okay, that was bien nice, huh?
I guess you're gonna find out. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's a good reboot. Whew. Massive data breach exposes 184 million passwords for Google, Microsoft, Facebook, and more. It was unencrypted. That's lovely. Interesting. Where is it? Mackenzie Field Hangar. Alright, let me do the finale and then I should have enough money. We should be hitting 1.3 billion after this, I hope. We might have to do one more thing, but I'm hoping this is it. And then once it's done, it's done. I'll hit 1.3 bill. Whew. It's gonna be crazy, you know? If you told me back in 2013, oh yeah, one day you're gonna have $1.3 billion, I'd have laughed at you, but like, no, they fucking ain't. Here we are, we might actually be it. There. So I should make it this, oh, maybe not actually, because I'm at 1.29935, so I would need to get 650,000. I think I'll get about that. Oh, fuck, man. It's gonna be crazy. Gonna be crazy. Whew. Oh my days. Here we go. 1.3 billion coming up. And then onwards to 1.4 billion. I only have to earn another $100 million to get there. It's not that much. Oh yeah, let me change my armor.
This is it. Woo! I've never felt so alive.
Why would you ever not wear armor?
Looks like we've got what we need, and then some. So let's move out. Oh, but, you know, if you want, you can always open with me. Man the gun while I navigate. Or you
yes.
can make your own way there.
Always sucks when a talented
Whatever
person is a piece of shit.
Right.
Yes, it does. It really does.
you buckled in, huh? Ready to go.
Alright, this is it, ladies and gents. Final mission before 1.3 billion.
Vámonos. Here's the plan. We get to our destination. I'll use the mogul to get close to the Titan and mess with its signals. You gotta take our
We're
attention,
not
force it
that
to
far,
land,
but
take
it's the
control,
fact
and
that
turn it against these
this mission,
assholes.
I have to sit through this
Simple,
long
right?
wait. I just want to be done with it. I just want to have that in my all the money in my bank. I just want to look at it and be like, wow, like I've actually hit it.
All right. Woo! Man, if my kids talk to me, they think this was pretty cool.
I wish you could force armor on other players. Could you imagine? It would be nice, to be fair. It's so fucking annoying when people don't wear armor when they could. It's so easy to wear armor. Alright, here we are, ladies and gents.
Okay, we're closing in. Got that weapon jammer that you found?
No point attacking the helicopters, no point attacking the missiles because I've got the max health. I've got the max armor for the planes, so I just need to make sure I take this Don out. You think it's pointless in 5, well, body armor? Body armor's fine in 5. If you mean like the standard body armor, it's a bit shit online because it doesn't really give much, but the heavy armor is really useful. That sun looks like a fucking nuke going off. Avon finally did it. I'm not shooting the missiles. What are they gonna do? They just tickle you.
Missiles incoming. Shoot them quick. We gotta wreck that engine.
God, it's so long. This plane is so strong. You were considering rewatching Oppenheimer?
Look at that. You're almost there.
I want to rewatch it one day, I just don't know when. I'm kind of hoping they'll do another run in the cinema like one day in like 10 years time, or the anniversary or whatever. Might do it then, go IMAX or whatever. Do a Barbenheimer anniversary in 10 years, or how, you know, I guess it would be like 8 years now. That'd be fun. Down you go.
Mayday, mayday, mayday! It's rerouted for an emergency landing. I'll take us there.
Don't shoot me.
There's no way they're making it to the roadway. Ah, shit, radio's blowing up. These guys are gonna throw everything they got at you. Now's your chance. Parachute down and get ready for a fight, okay? I'll drop the extra supplies you stole, too.
Let's get rid of the helicopters and then let's bail. It'd feel a little inorganic. That's fine. I don't really care about how organic it is. I just want to have another experience like that. I'd love to watch both of them in the cinema again.
Okay, we grounded at Titan, but now you gotta take control and get it back in the air. You know, some quick engine repair while being shot at by the biggest military power in San Andreas. Piece of cake, huh?
All right.
Quick, carry out the repairs, and if more come, take them out.
I hope, what's it called? Go see a toy or whatever. I hope it doesn't have that really annoying challenge where you have to like press really quickly to slice the katana through things again. I hated that in Ghost of Tsushima. I got them all done in the end, but I hated doing it. You're gonna go on Fortnite and grind out the pirate mode. Sounds good, bro. You need to get your thing done, bro. I've already done mine. I found an even better way to grind XP in Fortnite. Completely AFK. Well, almost completely AFK. So I did that, and I've been doing it with Rebecca's account. Whenever I'm at Rebecca's house or flat, I will I'll load up her Fortnite and I'll just leave it running so she can get XP. Just so she finishes the pass. Where is it, bro? I'll send you it in Discord, bro. When I'm done with GTA, I'll send it to you, and then it's a very good method. There we go.
There. Get the munitions loaded onto the plane. And watch your back.
I need to get some snacks. Snacks I've got are not really good. Alright, so let's get this done and then finish this mission off and hit the 1.3 billion mark. I don't record that. I don't want to record that. Oh wait, Moff Gideon's in the shop, yeah? That's calm. I guess it makes sense, right? Because he's Mandalorian's, he's Mando's opposition, isn't he? Yo, they need to put Mandalorian version of Luke in the shop. You know, when he's like rolls up with the hallway scene and he absolutely slaps everyone. They need to bring him in. Badass.
Ready to see what this thing can do? Shit, man. This is it. Time to get in the air and hit Everhart with everything you got. Useless fuck! 1 second! Reload! Target that target now! That friendly's dropping here!
I'm never gonna say no to more versions of Luke, you know?
Die! Just die!
Getting the Mandalorian skin soon. Yeah, you know what, bro? I'm gonna get it on the, I think the 27th. Okay. That's when my current crew runs out. I've already cancelled it on the PlayStation to reactivate it on the PC version, so I get the 20% back in rewards. And then I'm gonna use that 20% I get back to buy some V-Bucks, or help me buy some V-Bucks, which I'll then get 20% back on the V-Bucks, which means that I'll then have more money to buy V-Bucks with, so it's gonna be great. I can't wait. I cannot wait to get him, to get the Mandalorian skin. I have not seen any of her other stuff now. Yeah, I'm really excited to get the Mandalorian skin. It's so good. I wonder what other skins they've got in the works.
There goes another investor, huh? Oh, their submarine surfaced.
The Faculty Kraken. Is that the highest one?
That was our chance.
That was hard. The highest one. That was ridiculous.
Offshore missiles, they really piss me off. Use the Titan's guns to take out that sub. Boom!
There we go, out of the way. It might be a good watch for Rebecca,
okay.
maybe.
Looks like Everhart's last shipment is being transported by train. Find it and destroy their equipment. Fuck, man.
We'll see.
Cost them so much money, man.
Do not hit me, please. Alright, let's get rid of the train, the actual main train itself, the engine. That's that. Out the way. Turn, you big bitch. There we go. Turning. Beautiful. There we go. Done.
Man, seriously, that was amazing. Amazing.
What an amazing plane. Although the door's broken off it, I'm pretty sure, so it's just, yeah, there's no door on it. Oh, we don't need the door anyway. I love how they don't trust us to land it, though. I would have landed it just fine. They should have given us a choice. So they should have said, you can land it, or if you can't land it, you should just press right on the D-pad or whatever.
Did Everhard get the message?
So, that would also be
I
cool.
think so, you know. I really do.
You put together a bunch of 2000s commercials and you export it at 4K. Fair enough. Hope it looks good. GTA's kind of gone in a full circle for me. Like, I remember one of my favorite missions early on was the Titan job that you do, you know, in the normal missions where you steal the Titan and fly away. I remember doing that. It was such a fun mission
I could kiss you.
when I was starting out.
Come on, bring
Now
it
we're
in.
doing this. Why would you do 8K? But it doesn't really make any sense to do that high anyway, because yeah, none of the commercials I imagine are in. I don't imagine many of them are sourced at 4K.
It looks bigger from down here, man.
Does look bigger down here, doesn't it?
That's a lot of money. It's a shame we can't keep it.
Alright,
It's just
give me the money so
no
I
way
can
of hiding this thing.
see the 1.3 in my account.
Too big. Too recognizable.
Come on.
Already got some buyers lined up.
1.3 billion,
Take care of
baby.
the
Let's go.
paperwork. You go grab a beer and relax. Knew we'd be good for this. That's how it's done, man. That's how it's done.
Love you, Oscar. No, I love Oscar, you know. Like, bro's a honestly, he's a beast. You know, he gives you so much money for such an easy set of missions. Oh, 772, yeah. Oh, my days. 772. I think we've hit it. $1.3 billion has been achieved. Finally, on the 25th of May, 2025. What a fantastic day to hit it. 25:05:25. That is absolutely fantastic. Oh, I can't wait for this. $1.3 billion in the bank. Thank you, Dean. Oh, can you believe that, what, 2019 I would have had about $1 billion less. Yeah, and in 2019 I had 300 million. And now I've got 1.3. I mean, I would have even more if I hadn't stopped playing the game for so long. Because, like, in the old days, I used to grind like crazy. So imagine if I hadn't stopped grinding. I'd probably be on, what, maybe like 3 billion now, probably? Maybe more? Well, I only stopped grinding because I was a bit bored of it, but I'm back in. I'll see it, though. I gotta see it in my account. I gotta see it in my account. Come on. Oh, come on. Please stop teasing me with the black screen. I know you like teasing people, Rockstar, with the black screen, but the black screen is not interesting right now. Please, just show me the money. As Trevor would say, show me the money. Come on. Come on. Please. Please. This black screen is pissing me off. Oh my god. The annoying thing is, actually, since I switched to an OLED TV, every time it goes black screen like this, because I can't see the little, you know, the little white circle, it's covered. I've got something blocking it in the corner. So whenever it goes black screen like this, I sometimes worry that the game's just broken, like the console's turned off. I'm like, fuck. So then I gotta turn my head and bend my neck so I can see it. But okay, it's still fine. It's fine. It's not. The TV's not gone off. The console's not gone off. It's fine. Because before it'd just be a bright blue, I guess a black screen, but with a bright lighting behind it, so it look kind of more like blue. But now it's just pure black. It does make me. It does worry me sometimes when I see this. Oh, fuck you. You see myself? Yeah, I see myself in it sometimes. It's quite fun. I just see myself looking angry at the black screen. Alright, back in the free roam. Rockstar, you're pissing me off right now. This is supposed to be a great occasion and you're pissing me off. Alright, don't give me this BS about black screens and all this. Load me into a solo or load me into a crew session, Rockstar. %, 90%. I like also they give you this BS where they're like, oh, it's 80%, you know, it goes up quite quickly, you know, very, 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 very quickly, and then it just slows down at the end. It's like Windows with the little fake loading bar. Hate it so much. Just tell me how long it's going to be, Rockstar. Don't give me this 90% bollocks where it's clearly not 90%. There we go. Oh, he's down on his bed too? Alright, we're gonna have to bank the money. Here we go. Nah, it looks so good. Yo, it looks so good. Wow, it looks really, really good. Wow. 1.3. Nah, that looks so good. That looks so fucking good, man. That looks so good. Wow. Ha. Yeah, that looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. I was getting a bit bored of the two. You know? I was getting a bit bored of the two. Now we got the three. $1.3 billion. Wow. Holy shit, that is... Wow. I remember when I hit the billion, I said I want to have 1.1 billion because I was like, well, at least then I can buy anything I want and never go below $1 billion again. But then since then, obviously, I've been grinding out here and there. But yeah, hitting 1.3 is nuts. That's such a good feeling right there. The next Cayo Perico, no, because it's 100,000 for Cayo Perico, and I've got 129,000, so I'll be fine. As long as I don't get charged from... I guess I could get charged, but it's fine. I won't get charged by the... Because I was going to say, maybe the game will give me all those, you know, the property taxes or whatever. But it's fine, because we're going to sell some stuff, and that will make sure that I am... not going to go below. So let me change my preferences back. I would like to go back to my bunker. I like spawning in the bunker. I don't know. I like the fact that there's all a bunch of people down there with me. Makes it feels less lonely down there. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, they're all coughing, but... There you go. $1.3 billion, ladies and gents. Oh my days. Let's sell this shit. Let's get this out of the way now. That will make sure I'm not going to go below it. I'll sell my acid lab as well. I'll have 500 or 600 grand above 1.3 bill, so I'll be more than happy. The only thing that could take me down is if DLC comes out, but I'm going to keep grinding. I'm going to make sure I grind before the DLC comes out, so I won't have to worry. I've made $480 million from the bunker. That is actually nuts. Nah, it's crazy. No, it's in the rain too. You're gonna give me Doom Buggy in the rain? You can say that raindrops keep falling on my head. I'm just imagining the scene in Spider-Man 2 right now. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, back in the rain, I guess. Back in the fun stuff. Oh my fucking god. That's for all the times that you've killed me in Red Dead and in GTA 5. Yeah, dune buggies in the rain are not fun, especially if you have to go off the on the hillside. I don't think I've got to go on the hillside. No, it's all in. Okay, it's all good. It's in the city only. I haven't got to go off on the hillside, because if I had to go on the hillside, that would have sucked. This thing is very easy to slide into the ocean if it's raining. I'm so happy about this, man. Oh, what a fucking great day. What a glorious day. Hitting $1.3 billion. It would be nice to get to 1.5 before GTA 6 comes out. I think that's doable. But you know what? My stretch goal is 2 billion. If I can hit 2 billion, I can say that I'm a multi-billionaire. And I want that. I want to be able to say I'm a multi-billionaire. So you know what? I might have to increase my grind. I might even have to start grinding off stream too, when it's too late or too early to stream, or when I haven't got time to get on the stream yet. Like sometimes I have a little bit of time, maybe maybe an hour, but it's not enough time to stream. Well, I'll have maybe an hour in the middle of the day on a Saturday or something. I might have to start doing a bit of that, a bit of grind in that too. I only need to earn $700 million. It's not that much. It's not that much money. Oh, you're a fuck. You are. Hey Rockstar, could you give out some free money like you used to sometimes? Could you start doing that too? Could you start giving us like money for like Twitch drops or something for watching streams on Twitch? You know, maybe $1 million here, $1 million there. You know, that'd be nice. You know, help me out a little bit. You wonder who has the most money online in GTA Online? I think I've heard, and I've seen people that are very high grinders who have over 10 billion, all, you know, naturally by playing the game. It's just pretty crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if there's people who are even crazier than that, and just this is all they do. But I've seen some people who have over 10 billion all legit, which is nuts. And all ridiculously high level too. It is crazy, like, to hit that level. Many of them have like really good grind teams too, where they all work together to get things done. How much does a professional have? I think last time I checked it, I swear he had a few. I think he had like a couple, what, like 2 billion, 3 billion, wasn't it? Something like that. But it makes sense for him as well, because it was his job at one point. I don't know, does he still play GTA 5? I know it was his job though, because that's what probably got the most views. If GTA 5 was my job, I would 100% grind it all day, every day. Ask his biggest fan. Oh, well, Brassy, yeah? I'm still waiting for JB to message Brassy about Flight Team and Cash Nasty. Ready? You gonna play it like that? It was pretty impressive. I mean, it was, yeah. It takes a real strong mind to be able to grind the level he did. It's now drying up a bit, so that's nice. You don't watch any GTA content out of the mine. The problem is a lot of GTA content today isn't even GTA, is it? It's all 5M crap now. That's all people seem to like watching these days, is 5M. It's kind of ruined the GTA Online, like, content. I feel like the content world. A lot of the old GTA creators have kind of moved away from it now because they just don't get the same views on it as they did back in the day. So a lot of the old ones have kind of, you know, moved away from it or switched to 5M, and it kind of ruined the experience. And now you have to wade through thousands of streams and videos of 5M just to get to an actual GTA Online video or stream. It's so annoying. I'll never forgive Twitch for not I don't know why I'm going this way, but I'll never forgive Twitch for not separating out the categories on Twitch. Because like, yeah, now it's almost impossible to find actual GTA Online streams. JK Gamers. What happened? Why was he a shit person? I can't lie, when I first saw JK, I thought I was going to say JK Simmons. I was like, oh, what fucking... Imagine JK Simmons streamed. I'd 100% watch that. That'd be a mad one. Man got 120. Wait, he got arrested and put in prison. What the fuck? How big was this guy? Was he a big streamer, or was he like a smaller one? So I didn't hear anything about that. So I would assume I would have if he was like a real big streamer. That's crazy, 120 years. That takes dedication as well. Like that's some serious shit. If you get 120 years in prison, that's some next level shit right there. You know? 120 years. Fucking hell. Yeah, well, no wonder you don't watch him anymore. Fuck, you know.
Hello, hello. Okay, we'll need to pay, but I'll see where you can get some things in bulk.
All right, Acid, let's go, baby.
Oh.
Is this going to be a police one where I got to put it down without the police seeing me? Ever since I actually started paying attention to the environment, I never get police on me now, so... It's nice. There's a cop car there. So I wouldn't do it there. I wouldn't do it at the front either, because I feel like the cops are going to see that. I think the place to do this one is over here, because I don't think the cops have a line of sight. So I'm going to say it here. He had nearly 100k subscribers, really? And his channel got deleted. Jeez. And you and his crew too? No, that's crazy. I hope his wife left him as well, because that's fucked. Imagine bro threw away his entire life for stuff like that. I don't think these dons are police.
God, I just got a beautiful leather jacket from Fufu as a gift from a nice lady in the community.
I don't think there's any police here. That's good that she left, you know, because... Yeah, the fuck staying with someone like that. I mean, I guess, yeah. I know some people do, though, don't they? They stay with their partner even if they're in prison, so fuck that. That's crazy, though, that would happen, like... Imagine one day just be... You're streaming away and you're making, you know, you're building your YouTube channel up, becoming wealthy or whatever, becoming more famous, whatever you want to do with it. And then next thing you know, you're in prison. Like, imagine the change in your life there. You go from streaming GTA, having fun with what you enjoy, and then go into fucking prison because of something you did. Especially something as easy as that. It's so easy to avoid. You know, just don't be a shit person. Don't go and do that. It's easy. Surely here would be the safest spot, because there's not really any lines of sight. There was a police car here. I saw it on the way in. It's that one there. Cheeky bastards, honestly. Look at them. Thinking they're slick. Oh, there's one downstairs, but there's no cops upstairs at the moment, so I think it's fine. Yeah, there's no cops about, so I might just do it there. You have no empathy for him? Well, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't either, to be honest with you. That's pretty bad. Like, I can understand if it was something more minor, you know, like, let's say, I don't know, I don't know. I mean, I don't particularly love any crime, but, you know, there's some crimes that people do that are not as serious. But I think anything with sexual assault or anything like that, yeah, that's a no. That's a no from me. He made his decision and now he has to live with it. from playing GTA 5 on stream to living in prison for the rest of your life. What a great choice, honestly. Oh, he was a minor too. Oh, yeah, that's even worse. And yeah, that's... Was it someone that he met through stream, or was it someone else? Alright, no one here. I'm glad I didn't get stuck like last time, because otherwise I'd have needed Dean to come on GTA just to get me out. That would have been annoying. There we go. Alright. Oh, I've got a bunch of earnings in my garment factory as well. Let me go collect some monies that I've got stored up. I forgot about those. We might have actually made another million on top. If it all goes well. If all the monies are actually what I think they might be, we might be close to another million on top. Oh, I asked if it's like, was the person that he did it to, were they from his stream, or was it like from somewhere else? Because I know a lot of like streamers, they do that, don't they? They go and they meet people on their stream and they go and meet up with them, don't they? Like almost always, it's that. Off Dr. Disrespect. Good old Dr. Diddy. The annoying thing about Dr. Diddy is he never really got punished for it. He ended up, I know that he lost his YouTube money and he never could come back to Twitch, but he never really got punished for it, you know. Fucking Dr. Diddy. You're not sure? Yeah, I don't know. It might be. And that's what a lot of them do, isn't it? You know, they stream and then they meet up with these fans of theirs who will do anything to impress the big streamer that they are, and then yeah, always happens.
Looking good, boss.
That's why if you're gonna stream and you're gonna do like, you know, any sort of like public meetups especially, you got to be super careful how you present yourself, and you know, you need to kind of do a Keanu Reeves type thing where you know, if you take any pictures, you keep your hands a good half a foot away from the person. Oh, okay, so it was like a pre-date in the stream. Well, that's nuts then. Why would you start streaming if you've done something like that before? Like that's a great way to kind of draw attention to yourself too. Good stuff. Oh well, not complaining that he got caught, you know. So it'll be money at the garment factory as well. 82 at the garment factory. Why does the bike sound so weird? I'm kind of glad I put all my businesses in this area now, because it makes it easier for me to get stuff when I need to go and collect money. Alright, how much is going to be in my arcade? I don't think I'll quite make $1 million, but I'll probably get just under it. No, I've not heard his British accent, no. 70 grand. Oh, 70 grand. I didn't realize I had that much in the arcade. Oh, okay, okay. Alright, maybe. Maybe there's hope. 82 grand at the garment factory. 15 grand from the other place. Maybe there's a little bit of hope here. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's beautiful. 664 plus 252. Yo, it's getting close. It is getting close. I don't think we'll have enough, though, because there's only one more place that I get passive income from, and that's the... thing. I could sell some cars. I could definitely sell some cars from the auto shop. That would get it, I think. But it'll be after stream and I'll get the money, but I will get probably another 50 to 100 grand from that. So that actually might put me just up. Yeah, so I'll be another million up. We're sending off off topic. Alright, sounds good. I don't think I've got to worry about going below now. I think we're good. I can sell that too, you know.
See you on the flip side. Ordinary Joe, let's go and loses a shit after a pipe or two of pleasure dust.
What do I have to do for the career here? I've got to... I've got to sell 5 vehicles in perfect condition. Alright, I've got to sell 5 of them in perfect condition then. Alright, cool. Alright, I could do that then. This one here. I don't think there's a custom number plate or anything on it, so I don't really care if I sell it, right? It's only if there's a custom number plate on it I don't want to sell it. No, it's just a standard number plate. Yeah, it just looks like a normal number plate. Alright, cool. I'm going to sell this then. I just have to make sure I don't crash it, and I get part of the challenge complete, and I get 300 grand. Yeah, why the fuck not? Why would I not sell this? I like how I forgot that I even had it. Alright, let's be very gentle, very slow. Actually, this is a really good spot to have the chop shop, actually, because it's right towards where the terminal is. Excellent. It's just one main road. Alright, let's just be very careful. Oh no, this does have a custom one. It's got the Liberty City one. Oh, fuck. I fucked that up, didn't I? Oh well. Such is life. I would never drive it anyway, so I don't really care. It'll just go in my collection of cars I'll never use. Oh wait, this is one you can claim anyway, so it's fine. Oh yeah, this isn't one you can claim, so yeah, it's fine, that's fine. What's the difference if it's a custom plate? Oh, if you can claim it. Some of the cars you can claim, Dean, and then you get like a custom plate on it. See like how that's Liberty City? You normally can't have a Liberty City plate. So some of the cars you can claim, and then you can keep the cars with the custom plate on it. But I don't think this is one I can claim anyway, so it's fine. I was thinking, like, oh wait, I should have claimed it, but then yeah, this isn't one you can claim. As I have another one. I have one with, I think, is it Vice City on it? I think I've got a Vice City one. I think anyway. Well, it might be a Las Venturas one actually. But yeah, I like Liberty City, so I would love that. But at the same time, if it's not one you can claim, then it doesn't really matter then. Because they only let you claim certain ones, sadly. Cool, well, at least that's out of the way. Yay, nice. Yep, I'm over 1 million up, so that's beautiful right there. That right there has made me very happy. There you go. So I'm at now 1.3 billion with an extra 100, with an extra million on top. So I only need another 200, another 100. Wait, no, I only need another 99 million to get to 1.4. That's all I need. 99 million. That's not a lot. Only 99 million. And then if I want to get to 1.5 billion, I only need 199 million. So it's not that bad, you know. It's not that much grind, you know. Not that bad. Not that bad. I still need to grind out Cayo Perico anyway for the 50 million challenge. So it's not like I'm gonna stop doing Cayo Perico anytime soon. Yeah, there you go. So I think we're firmly in the 1.3 million, 1.3 billion mark now, so I don't have to worry about it. I'm happy. In that case, I think I will end the stream. I'm very pleased with what I've achieved tonight. It feels great to be at 1.3 billion. The grind will continue. We're not going to stop. So yeah, next time I come on, more grind. Hopefully Rockstar fixes the social club, because I would like to do some custom stuff on the social club, but we just cannot do it at the moment. Every time I try to click subscribe or whatever, bookmark, it just will not let me. So I hope Rockstar will fix the, you know, the whole social club thing soon, so we can actually do some custom jobs again. But oh well, that's life, isn't it? You wonder how much space all my money would take up if it was physical? Probably quite a fair bit, I would imagine. It would be cool if we could have a big vault somewhere with all our money to look at. Oh man, that feels so good though. Let's see what Moff Gideon looks like. I don't think I've seen him yet. Or if I have, don't really remember it. I've been playing some Star Wars Battlefront 2 recently because it's become popular again. And I'm actually really enjoying it. I wish they would have... I really do wish they make a third one. I hope they do. It's quite good, actually. A lot of mediocre stuff on here today. Moff Gideon. Oh, so that's... I've seen people wear this skin. I didn't know what the helmet was. I forgot they had a helmet like that. Oh, and they got Boba Fett too. Yo. And they got Grogu. I could get him, you know, and then I could have him and Yoda. I prefer Yoda though, I'm not gonna lie. You were thinking about re-downloading it? Yeah, bro. It's such a big game. That's the only issue. If they made a PS5 version that was smaller, it'd actually be really good. I had to stick it on my external hard drive because I had no room for it. Oh, they have IG-11 too. IG-11's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty cool skin. I do like... I like Boba Fett, you know? I like the little thing. He's got like a half... He's got like a half cape or whatever, like a robe at the back. I actually really like that. I think that's awesome. They will give us literally everything but fucking lightsabers. Chapel Roan's The Giver. Oh yeah, it is. Look how Yoda looks on General Grievous. Look how high up he is. Wait, why am I using General Grievous? What the fuck? Why did I put him on? I don't remember putting him on. Nah, it's crazy, you know, having all these Star Wars skins. Can you believe, like, a couple months ago I had no Star Wars skins, and now look at it, I've got all this. Obi-Wan, Clone Troopers, Darth Jar Jar, Testicle, nameless guy who I can't remember because he's such a pointless character. First Order Stormtrooper, Captain Phasma. You know, got a whole bunch of skins here, so I'm very happy with that. Oh, and Grievous, of course. Can't forget Grievous. But yeah, Dean, this is this is the one I was talking about, bro. You want to do it in private mode, though, yeah? Island Tycoon, bro. You want to do this one. I'll show you why. The only issue with this is there's always a bit of a load on it when you first start it. Every time you load it, you got to go through this animation, cinematic, whatever you want to call it. How do you search modes? It's in the top left. If you press, like, you know, change tabs, you go to the little magnifying glass, and then you can put in like the code, or you can type in the name. So one sec. So yeah, you'll see there is like additional quests. So this comes under a different. So you know how the other one there was RPG and survival XP, right? Well, on this mode, you get tycoon XP, so it's a separate, it's like a different bonus. So you can do this as well as doing the other you know, the pirate mode, and it gives you different bonuses. It gives you different like weeklies. But yeah, so you basically just do this. You go in, you go to here, and then you build like a little house here. And then what you do is you just do this. You just start hitting it right there. And then you just press the PS button. Like, keep holding it down. So, like, yeah, like, go to it, hold it down, and then press the PS button when you're holding it down. And then you can just leave it running. See, it just gives you XP and you're not touching the controller. And then you can it usually starts to be an issue around, I don't know, let's say about 60 to 100k, it starts to, like, you need to redo it. You need to, like, stop it and go back into it. But yeah, you just do that. And then what you can do is you can also spend the money on upgrading the house, and that also gives you XP. So any money you make, just spend it on... There'll be little green buttons you can upgrade, you can run over, and when you run over them, it upgrades the house. And that'll give you, like, another, you know, 500-600 XP. And then after 30 minutes, you can do this thing. You can run along that, and that gives you, like, another 30 or so thousand XP. So, yeah. And then what you can also do, once you unlock this box over here, you can do it on this one as well. And it gives you the same amount of XP, but it just gives you 2 times the money, so you can then use that money to buy more upgrades quicker. It's pretty straightforward. It doesn't, you know, if you leave it running as long as you come back every 10 minutes or so to make sure that it hasn't gone to sleep. You can turn off that feature, you know, how it makes your game go to sleep. You can turn it off in the settings so it won't do it, or you can just come back all the time and, you know, every like 10 minutes or so and just make sure it's not done that. But yeah, you just have to keep, you know, and I think after about 100,000 XP, it will stop giving you XP, so you got to like come out of it, walk away a little bit, and then go back in and do it again. But yeah, you just do that. Just make sure you're holding it down when you press the PS button, because it takes the last input that you were doing, so... Oh, look at this one from yesterday, bro. That was the best one I've ever done as Obi-Wan Kenobi. Usually as Obi-Wan, I'm shit in that game, but I really played into him and did a good job of it. Yeah, that's it. So it's pretty easy to make XP, and then, like I said, after 30 minutes, you can go and do this. Get a bunch of it, buy upgrades, make a nice little house. You know, it's a pretty cool house. And there's like other things you can do as well that also give you XP, but I typically just do that and leave it at that. Yeah, make a little house and all that's pretty cool. You can play with other people too, which is I think one of the... I think, yeah, you all build it together and then you go in and make... Then you can go into like the other universe. There's like another dimension where you can collect stuff and then kill a dragon and shit, but I don't do any of that. I literally just leave it running to make XP. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good idea if you want to kind of just go AFK for a bit. But yeah, it's just called Island Tycoon. There's also an Island Tycoon 2, but I do Island Tycoon 1. That's it there. Although the house in that one looks nothing like the house you actually have, so that's pretty funny. They're also giving out a free skin if you play the game and also play creator mode with your friends. So we might have to get on that next time we all get on. We might have to right now, you know. There's also some really good like new modes that we should play. So I've been like saving them and all that. I've heard that one way too much. I heard that one way too much as well. I hate that song so much. I've heard that one way too much too. That looks very uncomfortable in the clone armor, I'm not gonna lie. Are we going to try to see the new Mission Impossible? Yeah, we want to go see the Mission Impossible film 100%, because we really loved it in the cinema of the last one they did, so yeah, we really want to see it in the cinema. It just depends on whether it all works out. Oh my god. I can't lie, I kind of want that, but I'm not going to spend any more V-Bucks because I'm already bankrupt and I need to wait for my crew to renew, so... But I can't lie, that looks fucking fire with the Clone Trooper. Oh no, it's this one, the one that Joe has. Made Jar Jar hit that, he probably would do a good job too. Oh, I hate this one so much. So many bots use this one. Alright. Fair enough. Alright, fair enough. Alright, fair enough, I guess.
Every fish in the sea is the one for me. From the
Jar Jar is actually mad. Jar Jar actually killing it. I'm not gonna lie, Jar Jar does kill that. I think he was made for that, to be fair. Like, that's the perfect move for his body. Damn, Jar Jar, I see it. I see you, bro, I see you. Again, Yoda's just stuck on his back. Wondering what the fuck's going on. There you go. There you go. That's that. But yeah, I hope that helps you out, Dean. I hope you can get some more levels done before the end of it. Do you know where it is to turn off sleep mode? I actually don't. I never turned it off for myself because I was always there. Like, I would just be on my PC and I would just quickly turn. I would just quickly go on the PlayStation, like, to turn it, to stop it doing it. But I think it's somewhere. I don't know where. It's probably somewhere in like the game settings or whatever. I'm 100% sure. Maybe Google will tell me. How to turn off Fortnite sleep mode. It's in settings, it's in the game tab, and it's scroll down to sleep mode and energy saving. And then you can adjust the slider to your preference. Apparently. You'll still need to move here and there though, because it will stop giving you XP after a while, so you'll still need to move here and there, but at least you'll get a little bit more than if sleep mode's on. Sleep mode will typically turn it off, will sleep mode it before the XP stops being given. What's my favorite Mission Impossible film? The last one we watched, because that's the only one we've ever watched. So that one would have to be my favorite, because that's the only one I know. Until I watch this one, and then this one might be my favorite. Oh my god. You know when you stretch your back after sitting still for a long time? Oh, it's the best feeling. It's one of the best feelings ever. Oh, I feel so good. Alrighty then. So, the plan is for tomorrow. I should be on. I don't know when I'll be on, because Rebecca's ill at the moment. And depending how ill she is tomorrow, we may not be seeing each other. I don't know. If she wakes up worse than she was today, then I'll probably be a bit earlier tomorrow if that's the case. If she is indeed ill. But if she's all right and we can see each other, then I'll probably be on a little bit later again. We'll see. No, I've not seen any of them, even with the one with Henry Cavill, no, or Henry Cavill. I've not seen them. I was thinking of watching them one day, but I just haven't got around to it yet. You re-downloaded Battlefront 2, yeah? No, it's such a good game at the moment, Dean. The only thing the game needs is they need to go back and rebalance it, and they need to like they need to add all the stuff they never released, like Ahsoka and all that. They need to add that stuff. Because they had Ahsoka in the game files and all that stuff. They need to finish that. But EA, I don't think gives a shit. EA doesn't care about anything. They're such annoying people at EA. Also, they need to get rid of Rey off the front. I think that's the problem, is they have Rey on the front, and that ruins the game a bit. Not gonna lie. I had to play as Rey yesterday for one of the challenges, and she's so shit. She has like her special abilities are so bad. I was like, why does anyone play her? Ugh. Like, I'd rather play Yoda, or I guess if I had to play her, I guess I don't know, because yeah, it depends. If you're playing sequel stuff, you kind of have to play her. But if you're playing like one where you can have any light side hero, I prefer playing Yoda or Obi-Wan or Anakin or Luke. Used to cook with Dooku. Yeah, Dooku's pretty cool. I can't lie though. For me, if I'm going to use Darksider, I have to use Maul. That I don't know. Maul really works for me. in a way that the other ones don't. Probably because he's like really, really quick and aggressive, which I really like. Yeah, more kind of works for me there. The new one is kind of fan service, so that's fine. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I went to see a film that I have no idea like what any of the kind of background stuff is. But yeah, I've always wanted to get the platinum on this game, but I can't lie, like I just can never. I just don't think I'll ever get it because I've done so much of it. But like some of them is just ridiculous. Like these are all simple ones, you know, just play. But then like interceptor ships, I'm so shit at that, you know, and. Like, yeah, I'm never going to get half of these done. Like, defeat 25 hero ships with fighter ships. I'm never going to get stuff like that done because you can only play those in certain modes. And, you know, usually the people that play them are now absolute, like, beasts at the game, so you're never going to win. And there's no way to play them against, you know, AI, which is really stupid. So, yeah, a lot of these I'll never get, sadly. But, oh well, what can you do? You got close with the space ones. Yeah, the space ones suck. They shouldn't have included those, or they should have had them as a separate category. If they ever do a remaster, I hope they change the trophies to be more fair, or like let you play like if you could play it against AI, it would be so much fucking better. Like how you know how the original games when they remaster those, you could play against AI and all of those and get the achievements. So I don't know why they couldn't do that. I don't know. Whatever. There's a character returns from the first film. Oh well. It'll be cool to see it from a different perspective, I guess. But yeah, here's what it is, Dean. Hopefully they'll do a third one for the next gen. I'm hoping it makes sense to do a third one for the next gen, but we'll see what they do. And we need to get back on this soon, bro. I want to get the platinum for this, but I don't know about that. I think most of them are pretty easy to do. It's just there's a few that I think will be pretty tricky. Helldivers and Battlefront say less. No, I was actually when I was playing Battlefront last night, I was like, God, I kind of want to get back on Helldivers because I was playing it and I was on Geonosis, yeah, and I was like, bro, like I kind of want to get back on Helldivers. Kind of want to, but I'm waiting for the DLC they're doing, or not the DLC, the new update they're doing. So they're doing something where like Super Earth gets attacked. So I was like, yeah, I kind of want to do that when they drop that one. So. Yeah, we'll have to get on that. Imagine if Joe got this, bro. Oh no, if Joe gets this, it's actually over. If Joe gets this game, nah. Nah, if Joe gets this game, it would be so much fun. I guess we'll see, because he's still having to buy all his other games, so we can't expect him to go and buy, you know, Helldivers, but when he's got like God of War and stuff to play first. But maybe in the future one day, we'll see. Alright, okay then, so like I said, we'll see what happens tomorrow. I don't know whether I'll be on, what time I'll be on. It could be early, it could be late, but we'll see. And then as I said, it'll probably just be more GTA. I'll keep playing around with the social club and see if I can get it to work, because I would like to do... There's some really cool modes I've seen on the social club that I'd like to do. But, yeah, there's like some really cool parkours I'm seeing, so I want to do some of those, but I don't know what's going on with it. Very annoying. Oh well. Yeah, God bless everyone. Have a good one. Take care.